しさの外に手を伸ばしてコンショナノービースから転がるスタディめでたしなストーリー踊り羽伸ばして君の瞳が助け求めてる誰これ構わず皆が飢えてる目の下のクマシワのあるマスクよれてるスーツ身にまとうルール
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Easy, fixed. Place from the top. Yeah. This part is so awesome, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's fucking crazy. Bro. I thought he wasn't gonna interact. I thought he wasn't gonna interact. Saint hug sub goal. Oh man, it's too real, bro. Dude, I'll be real. If I was MrPokke right now, I would be drowning in an indescribable abyss.
き去る時は見つめるな記憶の中にこせ積み上げたらいつか掴み取れるだろう行方に舞う光が背が抜いたその想いを全てすぐに解き放った終わることない時を飛び越えて君は強くなれる手探りとまたいながら見つけ出した無味な形を変わら君も変えてくれるだろう眩しく輝くのさ踏み出したらそこに君を待っている行く筋もなき
Almost ready.
Hunting for you 大空のこの大地を全て体に吸い込んだ止まることない明日を追い返して君は強くなれる貫いたその想いならば全てすぐに解き放て終わることない時など飛び越えて君は強くなれる Waiting for
One more song. Here's a classic.
キャンディーキャンディーキャンディークッキーキャンディーキャンディーチョコレートキャンディーキャンディーキャンディークッキーキャンディーキャンディーチョコレートチョコレート
Oh, we don't want this one? Okay, hold up. Oh, don't worry. We don't want this one? Okay, hold up. Let's play. Here's a great one. This is such a great clip to start the stream. I did a YouTube exclusive stream last night. I did. And somebody asked me this question. Are we better than Twitch chat? Fuck no. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My Twitch chat is fucking goated, bro. Hell no. Hey, y'all just got here. You think I'm gonna turn back? You think I'm gonna turn my back on these motherfuckers who's been watching me for 6.5 years? Hell no. Bro, you've been here for 27 minutes. You've been here for 27 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I love my Twitch chat. They're amazing. That being said, y'all been cool. Y'all been cool. But I pride myself on being truthful. I pride myself on being transparent. I cannot turn my backs and stab my Twitch chat in the back like that. You guys know I can't do that. You guys know I can't do that. I love those motherfuckers. They're there every single fucking day. No matter what. And they say the same goddamn thing. Tectone, hail Tectone. Hail Tectone. Hey, just remember, I got y'all's back. Motherfuckers trying to front on y'all. They watch one YouTube stream and they want to get glazed like that? Hell no. Hell no, brother. Hell no. So what's good, boys? What's good? What's going on? Last stream for the week. Last stream for the week. And you know what the worst thing is? It can't go that long either, because I gotta get dinner with my, or I gotta get lunch with my dad. Yep, gotta get lunch with my dad. Yep, no stream tomorrow, man, no stream. Yep, I'm doing the old IRL shit, boys. Doing the old IRL shit. Yep, I know. Yeah, going to the Ren Fair, and I am not streaming that shit because I'm gonna be with hella women, and y'all don't need to know who I'm spending my time with. Okay, so just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. How we feeling after yesterday? I'm feeling great. Yep. I got 3 videos out about MTash, and as usual, I was like, well, I don't know, Techie, you're kind of going a little bit too far. You're goddamn right. I always will. And that little bitch boy MTash, he ain't gonna say shit. Yep. Because now he don't know what to do. Because I've been telling him that I want him to make a YouTube video, and then I've been telling him I don't want him to make a YouTube video, and now he don't know what to do. He ain't gonna say shit. He gonna sit there like a good little boy. You ain't gonna do nothing. It's great. You watch Smack, watch all of 3.2? Yeah, I did actually. I'm glad he dropped it halfway through and said how shit it was. Because it is. And like, dude, oh my God. Brother. I need y'all to see this. Look at this fucking tweet. Hold on, let me find this. Look at this fucking tweet. This has 2,000 likes. HSR story was a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry. The lore and the writing were so good. I've never felt so invested in my life to Hoyo's story, let alone the greater implication of Emphoriath. You know what's crazy? How many of y'all think that he's right because it's his opinion? How many people here think that he's right because it's his opinion? And his opinion can't be wrong. Can I tell you why he's wrong about his own opinion? Because this dude loves Steven. Getting a little bit heated. Because this dude is such a silly Billy. Brother doesn't even know how to rate something properly based on his own opinion. Where I have to tell him that his opinion's wrong. All right, so let me ask you a question, guys. What does a 10 out of 10 mean? What does a 10 out of 10 mean? A 10 out of 10 means there are no errors. There are no faults. There are no flaws. It is perfection. In Bro's own post, he says, yep, there was definitely slower moments. Yep. Brother. If there were moments that felt like they were slow, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's not. Because that's acknowledging that it should have been faster paced. I think if you sit down and truly understand the concept of Hoyoverse is expanding upon, you will realize the insane depth they have reached with the Amphorius already. No, they didn't. Too many motherfuckers have never watched any other anime, have never played another game in their fucking life. You cannot look me... Okay, let's pull it up. Oh, we're pulling it up. Boys, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out already. Yep. Hell no. Hell no.
You have risen to the occasion, Fatima. Merely rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude.
Once again, chat, I would like to express, as she is sitting here talking, look at her face, bro. Let's rewind this back. This bitch is a literal bot.
Opportunity. Forget it. Let's talk about this.
It is so... Like,
Crazy.
look at
Democracy
that!
is only one of the consequences of civilization development rather than the cause. Okay, we already
Like,
read that.
they want you to read
the
all
people.
that?
Surprise, surprise. Commitments and time allocation.
Is this
and
a
things
quest
I'm
or is this a
doing
fucking
in many
quiz?
different facets. To the point. 8
Oh,
full
man, that's
moons
insane.
To pronunciate her words, saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Oh, yo, chat.
The need to breathe.
Still image held for 5 fucking minutes. Still image held for 5 minutes. Hold up, another still image. 2 minutes later, another one. We hold that one for 3 minutes. Wow, man. That's insane. It's fucking psychotic.
To refine my soul when you were ambushed at the grove.
Man, look at these camera angles.
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average
Man, 10 out of 10.
Therefore,
Look at that, bro. You get to see bro's back of his head. In what world are you ever going to show a character's back of their head? Let me tell you which one. Ones where their facial expressions don't fucking matter. There's a reason why he fucking cut that shit halfway because it ain't worth it. That shit is torture, brother. That shit is torture. Okay? And these people who have a very bad perception of what good entertainment is need to stop weighing in. Okay? They need to stop weighing in. All right? I'm going to keep it the truth with y'all. Okay? Outside of Bellabog, HSR has never even hit a 6. Has never even hit a 6 in terms of actual game and actual anime fucking storytelling. Now, in Gacha games, they've probably hit an 8 or a 9. But the problem is, when you have to lower your standards to just Gacha games, it's not a good sign, guys. It's not a good look. And it gets a little bit stinky. Baldur's Gate is the only 10 out of 10 game for me. Baldur's Gate's story was fucking nuts. I think Fable was also amazing. I think Mass Effect was also fucking amazing. I think the Thief's Guild in Oblivion was fantastic. The Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion was fantastic. Good Lord. I thought Stray. I thought that was great. Persona 4 Golden was incredible. Persona 5 for what I played was fucking incredible. Good. Let's keep going here. There's got to be more. Jesus, hold up. Metal Gear Rising was incredible. It was so fucking good. Yeah, but like, man, we got to stop saying this shit is perfect. Like, there's no way somebody sits through 8.5 hours of that quest and says, "This is amazing." Bro, you guys don't get it. No, you guys are being too negative, guys. You guys don't get it. No, dude, I'm telling you. It was peak, bro. No, it was so good, dude. It was so good. Oh yeah, Detroit Become Human was fucking phenomenal. Detroit Become Human, that is what I consider a 10 out of 10 for storytelling. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to get better than that. It was so good. It was so fucking good. D. Grayman is a 10 out of 10. D. Grayman, my anime list. Let's pull it up. It's got an 8. It's got an 8. Sorry, buddy boy. 8 and 10 out of 10. It's got an 8. You're unfortunately going to say you're a little bit cooked. You're a little bit cooked. I ain't going to lie to you. How many episodes of this shit? How many episodes of this shit? D. Gray Man. I've heard great things about this show. Why doesn't it tell you? Oh, episodes. How many's it got? This shit got, oh my God, 100 fucking episodes. Dear God, bro. I'm about to fucking vomit. D. Gray Man's still better than most anime nowadays. Oh, let's pull it up. Let's see it then. D. Gray Man intro. Let's watch. That shit would go hard as fuck. Okay, so apparently there is something wrong with me, guys. I got my lab test back. Apparently I have too many red blood cells. Yep. Apparently I got too many red blood cells. So I gotta go donate blood, boys. I gotta go donate blood. Apparently they want me donating blood about every month and a half. They want me to donate a pint of it. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what's going on with that, man. Chat down on the screen. Yeah, don't worry, man. We fixed it. But yeah, we gonna donate blood. So yeah, hopefully one day I'll save one of y'all's lives. Yeah. Bro's a vampire's dream. Also true. You read now? Yeah. My fucking skin's been heating up, man. It's freaking me the fuck out. Part 7 got announced? No, it didn't. Fucking JoJo's Part 7 will never get announced, ever. Donating blood is gay. Your blood is going to be in another man's boner. Why are you making me think of that? I've never, ever once, ever thought of that. And now you've gone and you've put it in my mind, and I don't understand why you would have told me that. You know? He ain't lying? Yeah, true, man. Is there a reason you have too much blood, or they're just treating the symptoms? No, they got no idea. They just say I got hella red blood cells. They say I'm way over the amount that I should have. So they go donate a pint. So if any of y'all want that shit, bro, yeah. Bro, they're just trying to profit from your blood? Okay. Well, the reality is, once they drew my blood out, I felt way better. And I have all the symptoms of having too many red blood cells, aka itchy skin, dizziness, fatigue, nausea, trouble concentrating. So makes sense to me, man. Or I'm just a fucking idiot. So now that we're here, guys, and we're gonna open this up to the Twitch chat here. We're gonna open this up to the boys. Any of y'all got something to say about what was going on with me and MTash? Any of y'all got something to say? Hey, just for real. Anybody? Yeah, just waiting. Hold up. Looking for anybody. What happened? Oh, I ripped that dude apart. It was amazing. I thought MTash quit drama slop and Gacha content. Also true, man. I thought so too. Yo, I found out why MTash came at me yesterday. I actually found out the reason. Because I was sitting there and I was wondering, I was like, why did bro take a pot shot at me? Like what the fuck happened? Like, I got no idea why the fuck bro came at me for no reason. And then I found it.
Hey everyone, MTash here, and I want to rant a little bit here. I don't want to sound like a baby, but I've been playing through again, trying to get to the end game, and I just am not having fun in Path of Exile 2.
Bro's not having fun in life. Bro quits every game he ever plays. Bro becomes miserable in everything he does. Boys, I want to remind y'all. Path of Exile 2, one of the best games ever made in history. It kept him entertained for 2.5 months. He was able to be happy for 2.5 months, and then he got miserable. Yep. This is 7 days ago, by the way. This is 7 days ago. Path of Exile 2, a game with infinite content, cannot keep this guy happy. So what did he have to do? He had to start shit. Is anybody surprised?
They have slowed things down tremendously. They've made a lot of nerfs, and there's just little things here and there. Now, I'm playing Arc, which is not going to be the best spell out there. I understand that, but I wanted to see their thought process here. They increased the amount of chaining, so I can chain to more enemies. But they neutered the single target damage, like they killed it. We're talking like 40-50% worse damage.
Then swap builds. It's not hard. You're getting paid to play. Be grateful. Shut the fuck up. Really is that easy. It really is that easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way bro is this miserable in everything he ever fucking does. There's just no way. Let's Dance, Devil May Cry is officially coming back for season 2. Really? Really? I really just can't believe that it's actually good. You're the GOAT, but here you go. Let's see here real quick. JoJo Steel Ball Run anime announced. Oh, let's see it. I'm going to watch the fuck out of this because I don't get what happened in the manga. I just don't get it. Bro, I'm going to keep this vague. D4C? Yeah, D4C makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. Like, I would be sitting there for hours looking at the panels, trying to understand what the fuck does that even do? Like, legit, what does that even do? I just couldn't figure it out. My opinion as well, the worst main character in all of JoJo's. The worst. The worst. I cannot think of a single MC worse than Johnny. Straight up awful. And if you're telling me that's an L take, tell me who's worse than Johnny. Tell me who's worse. Give me a name. Give me the Joestar's name who's worse. Brother, Deku isn't in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you fucking idiot. What the fuck? There's no way you're that dumb. In JoJo's, he is the worst MC of JoJo's. There ain't no way he better than Jotaro. Brother ain't even better than Jolene. Okay? He ain't. If any of y'all trying to disrespect Jonathan, you are wrong and you don't understand the point of his character. Hell no. 5 people said Deku. Oh, they just don't get it, bro. Jolene isn't even that bad? No, exactly. Jolene was a great MC. She just had very weak side characters. And honestly, a very weak plot. Now, I thought Poochie was great, to be honest. I like Made in Heaven. I thought it was cool. I honestly enjoyed part 6, but the ending was so bad for me. I was like, wait, why did I read that? Like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what was the point of all that if they're just going to do that? That just makes no fucking sense. Right? Fucking jokes. Fucking jokes. Josuke Part 8 is ass. Admittedly, I have not read past Part 7. That I can actually understand the argument that Josuke is worse. I can believe that. I would say that's plausible. I would say Josuke is one of the worst MCs. I would only say Josuke and Johnny. For sure. That being said, I don't know whether it's Gyro or Euro. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. Arguably top 5 JoJo's characters of all time. For sure. I don't think there's a way to watch Part 7 and not be completely encapsulated by the beauty of Gyro or Euro. I'm not sure how you say it. Yeah. Incredible. In-fucking-credible. And I think everybody will love meeting that character. Amazing. I thought there was a lot of very memorable side characters. I will say also, for me, the best first half of a season ever, right? The first half of Steel Ball Run is incredible. I fucking loved it. I also think that Part 5 is the best part. I'm a huge Giorno fan. Love it, right? The whole ensemble was fucking incredible. Like, fucking amazing. Yeah. The second half, and I'm going to say it, I think the second half, it loses the plot a little bit. in one humble man's opinion, I think it loses the plot a little bit. And yeah, I'm like, wait, what happened to all that? Because we were doing all this, and then it just stopped happening. So like, why? Or what do we do? When are we getting back to that? And I was just kind of confused. But it is what it is. There's plot in JoJo. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Yeah, it's there. It's more than just gay fan service. Euro is the MC of Steel Ball Run, and Johnny just following him and fulfills his will. I absolutely agree with you. I from that perspective, I absolutely agree. And to be honest, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, this is how you say gyro.
Euro.
Okay, no offense to this guy.
Euro.
He doesn't sound like he has the experience.
Euro.
Now, I would trust him to say mayonnaise.
Mio de noche.
Whoa!
What the fuck, bro? What is this?
Oh my fucking god, Chad. Holy, bro.
Hold on.
Oh my fucking god, Chad. Holy.
Is that real? Is that in the fucking game? Why has there been none then? I have looked every day. Why has there been none? I have not seen shit. There's one. Then why it ain't in the Discord then? Why ain't it in the Discord? If it's there, why ain't it in the Discord? Where is it? I haven't seen shit. I haven't seen shit. You know what the problem with you fuckers in my 3D Goon channel is? Too many of you fuckers are actually typing. Why are you guys typing? What are you doing? Why are you typing shit? You're having conversations in there. You're there to beat the fuck off. Why are you typing so damn much? Straight up. Less typing, more goon. You should make it image video only. I don't know how to do that. Put a slow-mo on so they can't have conversations. Oh, bro, it is actually so annoying. Like, brother, I gotta scroll up to all these motherfuckers just talking about fucking Fortnite in there. It's like, bro, just post porn. It's that easy. Castro's copy-paste. Let's see. What the fuck? Oh my God. That is legit. That is legit the same fucking character. That is insane. I think this is a stretch low-key. The only thing that's being stretched right now is Dwayne's cock into your asshole. Because there is no way you think this isn't anything other than a fucking knockoff. There is no way, buddy boy. You are blind. I hate HSR. Great. I don't give a fuck. Brother. Okay, then you tell me what's not a 1-for-1 right now. You tell me what's not a 1-for-1. There is no way anybody with eyes says, well, I don't know, man. It's kind of a stretch. Blood. You want to show it again? Okay, I'll show it again. Also, the MrPokke St. Tontas war video is popping the fuck off. Yep. It's popping off. Do we want to see the pulse? Let's see the pulse real quick. Hold up. Let's see. I reacted to that video.
Chad, there's a pup.
Would we agree neutrally I was very fair? I'm sure. Would we agree that neutrally speaking I was very fair? Yes? Great. All right, we're gonna do a temperature check on what the comments are saying. Okay. MrPokke would be very proud of me. When I used to go through a lot of drama with other content creators, why is Eggy on my head? It's like he's a hat. MrPokke used to react all the time, and he said, Mr. Neutral. I'm neutral. So, St. Tontas made a video, and like MrPokke once did, I'm going to be neutral. I am going to be neutral. And I will say this, and I will go on record on saying this, and this needs to be said. I fucking love St. Tontas. I fucking love MrPokke. To me, St. Tontas and MrPokke are the same person. They're two sides of the same coin. They have a lot of similarities. Besides, St. Tontas will go to bat for me. MrPokke ain't gonna do that. Okay? Neutrally speaking, am I wrong? Neutrally speaking, am I wrong? Have we seen how hard Saint goes to bat for me when people come at me? Like, neutrally speaking, homie has my back. And he knows I got the same for him. Neutrally speaking. All right, let's read through these comments here. War. Mr. Jokey's a very sensitive guy. That said, maybe don't enter the kitchen if the fire is too hot to handle. Pokey's old tweet saying, don't enter the kitchen if you can't handle the heat, to another creator makes the situation 10 times funnier. I guess bro could handle it too. Don't let that Shang Li is bald. Maybe that St. Tontas needs a cosplay oiled up Tectone. True. Through Gacha, Gooning, and Mint Pickers, I alone with the bald one. True. Don't let St. Tontas not cosplaying as oiled up Shang Li despite the fact that Tectone is bald. Right? This is what I mean, man. No matter what, my comment section is always so tame. Like, legit. Always so tame. Every top comment is so tame. Like, that's why when people say, oh, dude, your comment section's out of control. No, they're not. The only time they ever get out of control is when they go after me. The moment people stop typing bald in the comments, I'm like, oh, fuck, what's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. What happened? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. What? What'd I do this time? Oh, okay. Oh, y'all are being retarded? Okay. Gotcha. Understood. I'm going to keep it a bug. I don't regret a damn thing. And by the way, what did I say? What did I say about this? What did I say? I said, I'm going to upload a video. They're going to misunderstand it. The like to dislike ratio is going to be between 20 and 25%. And then I'll upload another video. Then I'll upload another video of me talking about it. And the dislike ratio will be anywhere from 10 to 15%. That's 10 to 15%, by the way. And then I'll talk about it one more time. And the like to dislike ratio will be completely fine. I tell you every fucking time. I tell you every fucking time. Every time I tell people this shit. These fucking YouTube commenters need to cut me some fucking slack. So you're doing it on purpose to farm. Hell no. Hell no. That ain't me trying to farm. That my YouTube comments being dumb as fuck. And then I gotta be like, all right, here we go. If you look on your right, this is what happened in 1998. If you look on your left, this is what happened in 2007. If you look on your right, this is what happened in 2015. And now, you have the context. Will you take back your dislike? Great. Thank you. Every fucking time, bro. What happened in 1800s, World War II? Next question. That was an easy one. Yeah, that was an easy one. It legit happens every fucking time. Everybody here who understands any of the context understands I was 1,000,000% justified. 1,000,000% justified. But motherfuckers gotta act like they know shit on shit they got no idea about. And that is the God, hand on my heart, finger to God, that is the God's honest truth. MTash is a fucking snake. Everybody fucking knows it. And you want to know why? You want to know why he ain't ever going to respond? Because he knows if he does, I'm going to shut that shit the fuck down, and I'm going to make fucking 10 react videos on that shit. Hell no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I thought you loved MTash. Guys, if you don't understand that me saying that to the public was to protect him, even though he fucked me, I don't know what to tell you. I've done this for so many fucking people by now. I wish people could receive behind the scenes. No, guys, I'm not good with any of my exes. Fuck no. Why would I be? I said I was to protect them, but they ain't gonna do me the same service. Fuck no. I hate those motherfuckers. Why the fuck would I like them? They try to ruin my goddamn life. Hell no. Fuck no. Pass. Jesus. Oh. Why do you still talk about to the useless human? Let me show you. I'll show you why. Hold up. Let me show you.
I am not single.
It's really easy. It's really easy. Right? Right? So you go to the videos, right? You go to the videos, right? Because it's a really easy 70K view video and it overperformed, right? So it got me more views than I usually get, and I'm kind of pushing for a world record right now. Yeah. I'm kind of pushing for a world record right now, and we're like so close. We're like so close. It's crazy. Like legit. If you were to see how close, you'd get it. Like we are, guys. We are 34,000 views away from breaking 2 million. We need 33,269 more views, and we break 2 million views over the past 48 hours. That's what's insane, right? That's what's fucking crazy, right? So I'm trying desperately to hit that, because if we break that, that will be my second highest concurrent viewership in 4 years. 4 years? Yeah, my highest ever being 2.2 mil. So if we break that, we're cooking. Look at the upward trajectory, man. We are fucking zooming right now. I got called the moist critical of the gacha space lately, which was insane. Don't worry, we hit that easily. Yeah, long done, but we're gonna need another short, man. Yeah, somebody call Zach D Films, tell him to upload. Yeah, when you get in there, check this out for sure. Hold up. Oh my God. Yep. Yes, sir. That's a fine ass woman. I was also confused when I watched that video, but to better understand why you were going on about almost 7 minutes, I went to go find the context, and I learned through Lol Shinya video what actually happened. So now I understand why you went after him for that long. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Wait, LOL Shinya made a video? Lol Shinya, what did he say? I don't see it. I don't see it. Old video probably. Lol Shinya, MTash. Oh, this one, MTash quits Tectone's friendship nuclear drama for 3 hours because you wanted her as an excuse to get to me. Yep.
No.
Well, then why do you think she's a snake?
Because she was in chat for 3 hours reveling in all of this, and then I DM'd her and I was like, am I out of line here? Like, kind of thing. And she said, oh, I don't want you to, do you want me to show you the DMs?
And now she's saying, no.
MTash goes on to admit that he thinks Tectone was abusing Hex.
I mean, honestly, I think because you two are friends. She doesn't want
I thought
me
I
to
was
make you
abusing
look
her.
bad. You were.
Oh, so now you are saying I'm abusing her.
Quickly realizing how bad this sounded, he quickly doubles back and claims it was a hyperbole. MTash goes off on a tangent and implies that he will go scorched earth on any of his friends that he disagrees with, and is unable to provide any examples aside from himself.
What I would say, because you guys weren't friends.
Then who have I gone?
You guys weren't friends.
Who have I gone scorched earth on because they disagreed with me? Who did I go scorched earth on? Give me an example of one.
You're doing it to me. You're doing it to me right now.
And that's you always go scorched earth on all of your friends. Example, only me, because he came at me and said I had a Stockholm relationship with one of my closest friends in the gacha space. Because we disagreed, or because you farmed me and another person's harmless debate for 3 hours, said I was abusing, manipulating, then how come she's fine? Hey, Hex, are you okay?
Hey,
why?
Mtash proceeds to double down on Tectone only doing this for content.
In these situations, how you lack empathy, how everything is just for content, and I hope you are happy at the end of the day with all of your money.
So this content that I didn't want to make, I did for content. I love when people come at me and say, I did this for content when I wasn't even gonna make it until they came at me. So dumb. Legit. So fucking dumb.
You can say that, but the first thing you did when you logged in is react to the clips and publicly make comments about me.
Why do you think that is?
Call me parasocial.
And why do you think that is?
Pathetic. I mean, because I did it last night as well. I did it. I was publicly last night saying shit. I know that.
So you went off on me for 3 hours. I responded to what happened for 12 minutes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
So how's that different?
I'm not saying that it is, and I'm not holding myself as like this holier than thou thing.
Bro goes off on me for 3 hours. I respond for 12 minutes. He has a problem. But now that he's messaging me for 17 seconds and I go off on him for 30 minutes. Oh, well, now it's a problem. Weird, dude. Weird. That's crazy, right? Yeah, that's real crazy. Anyways, Hail Mtash, please come back. Loving the infinite content glitch. This does not bother me at all. This does not bother me at all. This fuels me to get up. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. And you know what's great? I am begging he makes a video. But please don't make a video. But if you want to, that'd be fine. But don't do it. But if you did, make sure to link me in. Would you be down to react to Path of Nowhere live stream today? I got no idea what Path of Nowhere is. What is Path of Nowhere? What am I looking at?
Oh. This is the moment I've been dreaming of sharing.
Why are they all
Our
dogs?
destination, and I shall follow.
I mean, she's cute.
Our She's obviously too young to.
Oh, by the way, I got soft locked in Wizardry. And I contacted devs, and they got back to me in 30 minutes, and they fixed my account. So, hail Wizard devs, whatever the fuck their name is. Yeah, big dub. Yeah, not enabling inflation. Let's keep going here. What else we got? IRL Gacha win. Extra Emily completes the McDonald's Minecraft movie meal by finding the exclusive fry helmet.
Okay, maybe. Okay, this one I'm not very hopeful.
Wait, she got it?
Oh my god, I got it! Thanks, God! Thank you!
See, that's the context that Dex Zerdo and LSF aren't getting. Guys, I would run a red light too to get the McDonald's fry helmet. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Wait, Techie told another joke. Oh, but we don't allow him to tell jokes. No, he's not allowed to say that. He's not allowed. Okay, dude. Hilarious, by the way. How would you rate your Horizon Zero Dawn as a game story? The first one was alright. Yeah, it was pretty good. It didn't grip me, though. Yeah, it didn't grip me. Music don't care. Wait, hold on. This is Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies? What's this? I'm going to admit something to y'all. I only played World at War Zombies. Yep. I only played, Dundertoten. I had to dig this up if anyone over on YouTube is confused about MTAS to show you this, show them this. Show them what?
I Chips.
Okay?
I did not say you don't have a friendship with her. I said you were being an asshole to your friend.
And
it's not
when
the same
she
thing.
disagrees.
So twisting my words.
When she disagrees.
And saying, oh, he thinks there's a and that's fine. Whatever fucking Stockholm syndrome friendship you want to have.
And so now you're saying she has Stockholm syndrome with me? What the fuck are you even saying?
She was messaging in the friend or in the chat the whole time. Chill.
No, trust me, guys. He's completely normal. Trust me, guys. He's completely normal. Yep. Nah, he's just a happy little guy. Did you tell your editor to do this? To do what?
You have games like Brown.
My editor will. Editor, put in some great B-roll of Nikke. Choose your favorite.
No, no, no. I will not be doing that, Baldy. Do you forget that we have an active warning on the channel? That was by sheer coincidence, caused by Cantarella. Who could have imagined? I guess I can leave a link in the video description for the connoisseurs.
Us 2, which are pretty much way more gooner, being 12
No
plus.
way he actually linked it. What the fuck? That's insane. I did not tell him to do all that. That is so funny. It was better before the bitch opened her mouth. The only time a woman should open their mouth is when they're anime moments that leaves you speechless by Gigek. What's this? I feel like this is just a bunch of spoilers. Yeah, I kind of like don't want to get spoiled for 21 minutes. I don't know. Project Moon Banger. Are we a music stream now? Oh, by the way, I saw some comment on YouTube that I removed, by the way. Yeah, I know. Hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. When someone's that fucking stupid, I just pray, oh, boop, gone. Some guy said that I asked for MrPokke to have my back versus Atsu, yet I'm telling MTash to not have Gacha Smack's back over one YouTube commenter. And he says that makes me a hypocrite. Hey, chat, do I need to explain why somebody who were to type that is completely mentally retarded? We all get why that, by the way, that was a top voted comment, by the way. That was a top voted comment for anybody who doesn't get it. Guys, I think there's a big difference between a YouTube comment that you can press the block button on and the remove comment button versus some guy who's going after your marriage, went after your best friend's relationship, went after 32 different content creators in the space, and nearly got 3 different people to attempt suicide. Yep, who is actively putting out views to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. I think there's a big, big, big difference. Hope this helps. Because what's happening right now is people are realizing that I'm not hypocritical. That's the thing that they're realizing. But they're desperately trying to prove at some point I did something hypocritical. And they can't do it. And it's driving them nuts because they want me to be just like their streamer, MrPokke. Yes, it is MrPokke chatters. It's very fucking obvious because those MrPokke chatters are from Genshin Impact. It's very fucking obvious, right? And that's the problem, is that they want to be like that. Aha, gotcha on this moment, but you're not going to get me because everything that I do always makes sense with context. It's very, very, very simple. Let him out. Why is he in there? Let him out. We need your help, guys.
It's good for story writing, right? I appreciate, if that's the case, I appreciate that because, you know, like, they keep coming out of the story and it kind of adds to the world overall, right? It just kind of adds to the world overall.
Good morning, managers. You're
5 minutes early. You're looking better. How have you been?
How have you been doing, Rain?
I've been laying low these days, but Victoria Housekeeping has been taking care of me. I'll be back to my normal life now. Thank you. I don't know how I'll ever repay you.
Don't say that. It's thanks to you.
Yo, thank you for the 10 gifted for the Zaddy cosplay.
The subs have nothing to do with that.
Oh fuck! I just broke
being
everything.
a good
Thank
friend.
you. Oil up when?
No, nothing to do with that. Nothing to do
The
with that.
subs have nothing to do with that. Just being a good friend.
Nothing to do with it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yep. No, nothing. Nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. God, it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with it. All right, cool. Deep critique. Yeah, we're watching both of these today, by the way. We're watching both of these today. I'm very excited to watch this. No context, just funny, I'd say. So is the context that she got butt fucked by Toad? Smash or pass anime wife and husband edition. You know what? I'll watch it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What, bro?
You know what? Fuck it. Darkos88, don't use my TikToks in your YouTube ever again. Non-union actors would get fired if Ho-Yo became union? That's a lie. That's a straight up fucking lie. Straight up. It's a straight up fucking lie.
Wait. Thought of a banger tweet. Hold up. Is this a banger tweet? Is this a banger? Is this a banger tweet? Yep. Oh man. Man, yo, what I'm saying? Good morning, brother. Man, oh man. Oh man. She is so fucking dumb, it hurts. It's insane. DMC showrunner is a fan of Zach. Great, I can tell the man has good taste and poor hygiene, but that's okay. Wake up, new Gacha War edit just dropped. Have I not already seen this? We already seen this. Straight up lie. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, we don't have enough emote slots, man. Damn. I got 1,000 out of 1,000. There's no way we need 1,000 emotes, guys. There's no way. New Rodeon trailer. Let's see it.
Limbus Company.
I got you so far.
매달고 불태우거라. 끝끝내 뼈조각 하나 남지 않도록.
Why are there so many dogs? What the fuck? What is this? It's so pink. It's actually so pink. This might be the greatest variant ever in Limbus. It's just so pink. It's a Monty Python reference to witches wearing the same as Doug. Well, it's actually a goose. It's so good. Bro, that screen cap with the goose is insane. That is so funny. Daily Life of Tech, you've already seen this. Fuck me, dude. This hoe is so fine. Oh, I know. I know. Bro, she is so fucking hot. It's crazy. Yep. Yo, Ted, how do you think the world's gonna react when I have a Castress and a Cypher on my account? I just don't play the game. Yeah, how do y'all think? How do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? How do you think the world's gonna react? What Paimon's VA sounds like?
Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Good one. This one made me laugh. Genshin Impact movie announcement. Oh my god, hell no. What the fuck? What the hell? Fuck no, bro. Now, this was a fucking Yakuza. Great, man. Yeah, I'm not meaning to zoom. That was an accident. I was not trying to zoom. It sounds cool the later it gets. Okay. It's pretty good. That somebody asked me what song I wanted to be done to. I've never been asked this before. If I were to be able to choose what opening it would be to, it would be this one. This is my request. So I'm not sure if we've done this one yet. Or Or but I need to be the guy throwing this. That's my only condition. I need to be the guy in this part. That's the only thing that I care about. Or this one. No, this one. This is the one. This is the one that I want. I want this one. I need this one. It's so good. It's so good. Hold up. See, this is me. It's very easy. It's very easy. Right? This is Saint Tontas. Oh God. This is somebody who gets easily baited. I don't know who. Whoever just falls for dumb shit nonstop, whoever the fuck that is. Like, it's literally built for me. It's literally built for me. Oh, wait, better yet. MrPokke falling for another chat, another lie, as chat says. Like, it's like that easy, bro. It's that easy. Or like MrPokke and Box falling for another bullshit lie without fact checking. Oh man. Just had one guy there? Yeah. Oh man. Or MrPokke getting one guy, true. New player reacts to every Wuthering Waves Resonator showcase.
A lot of you guys commented on my last video saying that I should watch the Resonator showcases for Wuthering Waves, so we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna try not to skip around or pause too much, and then I'll talk about it at the end, because I know that's not what you guys want to see. You just want to watch me watch it, and I hate videos that themed after the jellyfish and her clothing, like, matches that. No, bro. Don't do that in the middle of a character teaser.
I wonder.
That was icky, bro.
Just admit that you're gay. Just say you're fucking gay. That's it. What's this? Apparently some channels and partner channels are getting banned due to some sort of fraud. Well, the streamers have claimed to never do such a thing. Some because users gift bits and refund. If that's true, then how do you suggest one prevent this from occurring? Of course, it's possible there's some new TOS that the streamers didn't read, but it may also be an automated suspension. Not even a year between Twitch partner this happened. Let's remember I mentioned about not getting added from Twitch for weeks now. I thought they should be able to email this. No warnings, just straight up suspended my account, terminated my partnership. Never done anything against the TOS. I don't fucking know. I mean, don't gift bits and then refund them. It's pretty much that easy. Yeah, I got no idea. Why is he so homophobic? It's beautiful. This will be more clear. ENVAs speak out. I want to make it worse and more confusing.
Hey, folks, it got worse.
This guy's mic quality is shit, and his community should tell him that. Whenever solo leveling finished, oh man, this shit pissed me the fuck off.
交換
It's so real, man. It's so real.
I just wanna fuck a dude. His cum is so sticky like glue. I made his dick hard and it grew. His dick is so cool. Sucking on him right after school. His dick is all covered in my drool.
It's too real, man. We've already seen this shit. Quick game. Name 3 solo leveling characters. Okay. Hold up.
This is Ethan, and if he names 3 characters from Solo Leveling, he gets $1 trillion. Oh, that's easy. Sungjin Woo, Igris, and Iron. You actually can't name any of the summons.
Okay. Sung Jin Woo, Bake, the Ultimate Weapon, the Demon Girl, Cha. There's Godo or Gotito, and then there's Biru. And then there's the helper guy. And then there's the old dude. Right? It's that easy. Right? It's that easy. You can't just describe them? Well, I don't know their names, though. I don't know anybody's names. Full names? Oh, the sister, the mom? I don't fucking know their names. I mean, I still named 3. I sung Jin Woo, Bake, Cha. There's 3. It's that easy. Right? There it is. I did it. It's not hard. It's really that easy. Yep. Like, what the hell? She isn't just called Cha? Yes, she is. The fuck? It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Yo, Techie, I posted Cantarella Thick by Hasker and 3D Goon. Hot as fuck. Okay, well, you donated 1,000 bits, so I will go look. Now, I am on work hours. All right? But because you donated me bits, so I'm going to have to. That's a real human. Ew, bro. Bro, ew. Get this real bitch out of my... Bro, gross. What the fuck? It almost made me vomit. Jesus Christ. I literally almost got sick. Yeah, why don't we link that Hasker mod in the... Why don't we link that in the... Oh my God. Holy fuck. Emma Frost is getting... Man, somebody need to help her out because somebody's on Emma Frost's backline right now. Bro, stop linking real women, bro. I'm going to vomit. What is this? Jesus. Jesus. Yo, close that. You working? Yeah, we're getting there. Woo's new censorship. Yeah, I already saw this. Yeah, saw that. Ubel. Yeah, that looks amazing. That looks really fucking good. That looks really fucking good. Oh, shit. The cultures of many Japanese names end with Maru.
Why do the names of many fictional Japanese characters end with Maru? It's because it's not just fictional characters. Child mortality was extremely high in Japan until Western medicine was introduced in the 19th century. So pre-modern Japanese people gave their children childhood names that were supposed to break the jinx. If they managed to survive until their teenage years, they were given real names. For example, it was common to give childhood names that ended with Chiyo because it means 1,000 years. Takechiyo means bamboo 1,000 years, and Inuchiyo means dog 1,000 years. Now, it was also common to give names that ended with Maru, which means circle now, but it used to mean shit. We call potty chairs Omaru still now. During the Heian period, when shamanism was taken extremely seriously and there was even a government institution for it, evil spirits were thought to be the ones taking the lives of children. So children were deliberately given unfavorable sounding names so that the evil spirits would be discouraged from taking them away. So the childhood names of some famous warlords are gonna sound weird, but here goes. Hogikumaru means fragrant chrysanthemum shit. Himyomaru means weird shit. Ushiwakamaru means young bullshit. Shoujumaru. Now the character for pine represents longevity because pine trees are evergreen. So Shoujumaru means long live the shit! Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the warlord who united Japan in the late 16th century, needed surviving offspring so bad. So he gave his son the name Sutemaru, which means abandoned shit.
No.
You're not gonna take this boy, because this is not just shit, this is shit I left behind! He based it on the belief that abandoned kids live long on top of borrowing the spiritual power of shit.
That's fucking crazy. So what does Hyakimaru mean? And does Orochimaru mean snake shit? Okay. Wild Assault. What the fuck is this furry game?
Missiles away.
Bro, what are you linking me, bro? What is this? Hell no! Hell no! No, I ain't even gonna risk it. I ain't even gonna risk it. Make a mod out of you? Yeah, I don't care. Misinformation. Rating the craziest old cartoon moments, okay? You watch one Asmongold stream.
1 little 2 little 3 little engines. 4 little 5 little 6 little engines. Uh-oh, sorry, that one was a half-breed.
Oh my god!
Think of a big black man chasing you!
Well, he's not racist.
Whenever the Genshin Impact contracts drop.
Ah, a bear! Ah, a nigga! Ah, you see? It doesn't feel so good, does it? It's
No, I don't feel good.
On your marks, get set, white guys, go!
I have high hopes for this. I had a Cliff Bar before we started.
Everybody else!
Phew, I thought they were coming after.
No, that's crazy, dude. What's this? What the hell? What the fuck? Wait, ain't that the chick that always does the fucking this thing? You know what I'm saying? Like this thing, the fucking that fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that the thing? Ain't that the one? Ain't that the song or no? No? Oh, bro. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing right there. That fucking thing. I don't even get it. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I don't even get it. This is Blue Archive. Oh, okay. No, it's Ocean Okel. Oh, yeah, I don't get it, man. Mint picker, 80%.
A mint picker. A derogatory term used to make fun of Genshin players that still continue to play or stream the game when there's nothing left to do. The joke stems from the fact that picking mint is, well, useless. You've done your dailies, spent your resin, and are caught up with all your quests, so all that's left to do is pick mints. So under the umbrella of resinless behavior, mint picker has floated around the community as an insult for streamers that aren't making very creative content. But I'm here to say, calling all these creators mint pickers was completely unfounded. None of these streamers were actually picking mint, it was just a joke. Maybe they would review a
Liar! Enviosity has max mint in his bags. OK Code has max mints in his bag. X-Slice has max mint in his bags. Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Okay? Fuck off me. I counted all the mint maxers. I remember.
Character from their chat or even just stand there doing nothing. But no one had actually tried to go around and collect mint in Genshin. And so
Envy's done it every stream.
I started thinking about how no one actually knew the trials and tribulations that would come with picking mint all day.
This is pure slander, and this guy's trying to tarnish Envy's name. He is the one true mint picker.
How many mint are there?
Don't believe me? Don't believe me that Enviosity is the one true mint picker. Well, why don't we go look at his YouTube channel? This guy hasn't uploaded a video in 10 months. And to this day, how did I not dislike that? And to this day, mint, 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 mint. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. He is the one true mint picker, and no one will ever forget. Yep, never. Did you see this figure? Which one? Gion 007? Damn. Yeah. Oh my. Tell me that's not official. Tell me that's not official. It's not? I was about to say, bro. Bro is freaky. Bro is freaky, brother. So I need to keep watching this. This was a good video.
A mint picker. Take to pick every single mint in the game. I took these intrusive thoughts and made a declaration. I would start up a stream, and I would not end that stream until I pick every single mint in Genshin Impact. But this journey began before I even started the stream, because to pick every single mint on the entire map, you need to, well, have every area of the map unlocked. Look, I'm an avid Genshin player, obviously, and I like the exploration, but I take the game at my own pace, and sometimes I don't want to sit through hours of side quest dialogue. I'm sorry. But if I was going to make this happen, I knew I had to do some questing. So on the morning of the fabled mint picking day, I woke up around 7 a.m. so that I could get this all done before starting the stream around noon. I looked over the Genshin Interactive map to figure out my plan, and this is what I needed to get done. Disperse the fog to unlock Tectone Bay, do the Legend of Stonelock quest in Sumeru to unlock the final floor of this mountain cavern, finish the sword quest in Chenyu Vale to get into the ruin thing, and check random underground areas to make sure they wouldn't cause me any issues during the stream. The total mint unlocked by doing all 3 of these quests was 7. 7 mint. And since I was going to spend the entire rest of my day in front of my computer, I wanted a change of scenery while I could and completed these quests out in the living room. Tectone Bay was pretty straightforward. Follow the voices, solve some puzzles, and I was able to get it all done in about 20 minutes. Sumeru would be a different story because to unlock the final quest to get the underground room, you need to free every ruin guard from their Dendro prison, and obviously I didn't have the quest yet, so I had to check each and every one of them individually. Wait, I might have done it.
Stop.
Let's go. Then I went to
You know it's a bad sign when playing the game feels like a fucking punishment.
check Fontaine's underground areas.
Now I gotta check Fontaine. Oh my god.
Finishing the entire Chenyu
Guys, why would you want to play a game if your reaction to playing the game is, oh my god, now I gotta play the game?
Vale questline took another hour, and after cross-referencing the underground areas of the map, I'd successfully prepped the stream in just 3 hours. And so, at 12:30 p.m. local time, I started the stream.
You know he skipped that shit.
Here we go. Sending out the Discord message. Chat, how are we doing? If you did not read the title, yes, it is true. We are picking every single mint in the entirety of Genshin Impact. And you may be curious, how many mints are there in Genshin Impact? Well, in the entirety of the map, there are 2,443 mint. And we will be picking every single one of them. Something we need to immediately address.
Mint
right?
picker!
As the
This guy's a fucking mint picker!
Already have 5,000.
What the fuck?
781 mint. Now that's gonna be so we're resetting the mint back down to 0. Goodbye. Years of work, years of dedication. It's gone like that? I don't even get a special animation or anything?
Nice.
And so we began the journey to collect every single mint. I estimated this would take about 8 hours, which comes out to an MPM of about 5. He knew nothing. I decided to start with Natlin and work my way backwards because Natlin actually had the lowest mint count by region with only 53 of the 2,443 mint total. And getting the high of finishing an entire region pretty early into the stream, I thought would be good for my overall morale. The first thing I needed to do to set up for success was decide on my team. Introducing the cast. Team captain was Chief.
Man, I bet Genshin Impact content is hype right now. I bet it's so good. Man, when CCs are doing shit like this, man, oh, dude, Natlin's got to be fire fucking content, boys.
Yori, because she's my favorite character, her skill teleports her up walls and gaps, and she has a movement speed passive for the team. Shilonen skates up walls, which would obviously be super beneficial here in Natlin and everywhere else around the map, to be honest. Farina would allow me to walk on water, better traversing the map as a whole. And Kazuha with his hops and stamina reduction passive would prove to be very fruitful. I didn't run double Animo since Shiori's movement speed passive doesn't stack with Animo Resonance. Or so I thought. But we'll get to this mistake a little bit later on. Blissfully unaware of this oopsie, we actually began our journey and made our way to our first ever mint. Sweet flowers? That's a good one. You know what, buddy? I'll grab ya, but that's not what we're doing today, baby. Chat. Isn't that beautiful? It's our first one. Let's get a photo to remember this moment. Just beautiful. Everything was going as you might expect. Mundane, but efficient. Flying and teleporting around to each area with mint. You may be wondering how I knew where every mint was in the first place. I was using the official Genshin Interactive map on the Hoyolab website to find them and mark off the ones that
Does he actually do it? Does he collect every mint?
And 78.
17 hours of. He picked Mint for 17 fucking hours. Oh my God.
Mint picked up in one single stream.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We had this delivered as your final reward.
Oh my God. Chat, the final reward. Let's go.
They gave him Dawn Winery
I
Dandelion
wish I could
wine.
get lit off this Dawn Winery wine, but like, dudes, it's 6 a.m. And so, while I wasn't ready to partake in the dandelion wine then at 6 a.m., I would be honored to share some with you now. Cheers to the dumbest stream idea I've ever had in my entire life. But
I have so much respect for Eeks for doing this. I would like to go on record saying I think this guy is awesome. But dear God, this shit that Genshin Impact streamers have to do just for content, because there ain't nothing to do in that fucking game, is fucking nuts. I'll be real. I think Eeks just ended Enviosity's whole career. This streamer just ruined Enviosity's life. In parentheses, again. That wasn't even supposed to be a video. I was just sitting there in awe. I was just legit sitting there in awe. What the hell? 130 of VOD, mint picking video. Grab it. That's insane. How are we already an hour and a half into the stream? There should be no way that's possible. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Oh, man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. The message was received. Okay. I'm not going to talk about it. It's all good. It's all good. But the person that I knew would get it and nobody else would get it besides me and him, he got it. Get off my balls, brother man. All right. Anyways, might be an interesting video to watch. You can't beat Steam.
Who are you?
There are dozens of game launchers and marketplaces available right now. A handful.
I'm down to watch this. This sounds very interesting. Okay, Monkey. Yeah, listen, man, I know that Brown episodes are freaky, but holy shit, what? Yeah, I saw that. It's weird as fuck. Okay, whenever I see his username, I'll make sure to ban him. I haven't seen him yet, but whenever I see him, I'll make sure to press the ban button. Yeah, just let me know when he's serious, so I can, because I haven't seen him yet. When I do, I'll make sure to press the ban button. Yeah. Great. Yeah, I don't trust snakes, man. I don't trust snakes. Yeah, whenever I say, I'll make sure to press the old boop. Yeah, press the old boop. Easy. Bada bing, bada boom. All cleared up. Press the old boop. I love that audio. It's so good. Sue say new drop new song for Gundam. Goo Kicks Ed. I got no idea what this is. It sounds good, but it's not good enough. I don't care. So if you choose Lumia to play the wrong Genshin, oh well. Nuke and Lamar, don't care. Old but gold. My brain is rotting. Legendary roasting. I'm not worried about it. Not watching Dokkan Battle. It's all good. I'd rather just watch the anime. Think you had a band ready to make a song like this? I wouldn't. 100% would watch. Why is he black? Why is Snow White Samuel Jackson?
All right, people. Listen the hell up. They call me Snow White, but don't ask me why. It sure ain't how I describe this scenario. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. This dress is way too frilly. But I didn't ask for any of this. 1 minute I'm polishing floors and dodging my stepmother's side eye, and the next, I'm on the run. How do you expect me to run in these high-heeled slippers? So there's this evil queen with a vanity problem, and she wants my heart on a plate. They say she's the fairest of them all, but let me tell you something. She's also the scariest of them all.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
You've asked this before. Maybe go take a nap. Snow White is the fairest, my queen. No cap.
Now I'm holed up with 7 dwarves who pack more than just bad attitudes. And trust me, they're the real deal.
We got your back, White. You say the word, and we'll blast that bitch to kingdom come.
Bow to me, child, or I'll see your bones turn to cinders.
But I'm done hiding. That huntsman did me a solid, and now I'm ready to pay back that favor. It's time to storm the castle, crack that magic mirror, and show the evil queen once and for all exactly who she's fucking with. I had it with these motherfucking apples in this motherfucking forest. And if you think I'm some helpless little princess, well, you better guess again.
Yes, sir.
'Cause I'm Snow White, motherfucker.
Yup.
And I'm about to put a bullet in this bedtime story.
Brother, 10 out of 10 peak cinema. Insane. Since Solo Leveling is over, what is the next anime we're going to be watching? I believe it's going to be Eminence and Shadow and 86. Yeah, we also need to watch Look Back. That CC that made the Paimon AI video during the whole Karina VA thing is being threatened via doxing. He's being threatened by an anonymous to terminate all his videos and to blame Tectone for making that AI video that he caved. What's this? After I received a message from someone claiming to be anonymous, along with a threat to reveal my identity with proof of name and address, threaten my future employment, and leak my R34 folder if I didn't come clean, I've decided to do that. This is my confession. Nothing I have made so far has been organic. The entire operation with Paimon was staged, set up specifically to launder Genshin Paimon content for profit. I was hired by my friend's brother-in-law, John Robert Robertson. I don't have a brother-in-law. I don't have a brother-in-law who goes by the name Tectone online. Tectone has been building a React empire for several years now and using me as his content creator. Shortly after Karina Boatger's viral TikTok video, he asked that I use my AI, TTS, SDS, and animation knowledge to make an AI bootleg Paimon video, which he would then use to farm drama and outrage through connections that he made in the streaming world. I was astounded. I always thought Tectone was a very moral man, and I was particularly vulnerable at the time, something he knew and took advantage of. Wait, ain't this from Breaking Bad? Ain't this what Hank says? I swear to God, this is Breaking Bad. I was desperate for some kind of win, both the promise of financial benefit and the promise of signed Asmongold merchandise, and so I agreed. My expertise and fascination with stealing voices. Ain't this... Hold up. Both the promise of financial benefit and the promise of signed Asmongold, so I agreed. My expertise and fascination with stealing voices, I feel like it's something to do with my own insecurity of never having found my own voice online. A flaw that Tectone knew about and was happy to exploit. I've accepted money for this, so I have to accept my responsibility for my choices. This disposable AI parody channel was created for the very purpose of generating React content for Tectone as anti-Genshin Impact pals to capitalize on. I've caused pain and suffering to Karina Boatger, the Genshin community, and everyone I tricked using a horrible AI voice clone. I'm so sorry to Corinna, who never deserved any of this. They are the real victim here. I will release an apology video soon with proof and then take all these horrible videos offline. I wish to sincerely apologize to Corinna Boatger, and I hope they feel vindicated if they get to read this. I'm so sorry for the pain and suffering I've caused. I swear to God, this is a meme from Breaking Bad. I swear to God.
This is my confession. If you're watching this tape, I'm probably dead. Murdered by my brother-in-law, Hank Schrader. Hank has been building a meth empire for over a year now and using me as his chemist.
This is fucking Breaking Bad!
After my 50th birthday, he asked that I use my chemistry knowledge to cook methamphetamine, which he would then sell using connections that he made through his career with the DEA. I was astounded.
Breaking Bad is the best TV show, real TV show ever made. Absolutely. It is. It is the best show ever made. Yep. And it's not even close. That's what's crazy.
I had the most incredible idea.
Tell me your idea.
So help me God, I told her.
Ding Don Don. I miss her dink donk dank. Feel the love. Better Call Saul's better? No, it's not. It's great, though. What the fuck? Manga movie making people crash out. Yeah, I've seen that. Smack laughing at HSR.
Bro, she just, every single scene, brother. You know what I'm saying? But we, look at it.
Bro is smacking. Bro is smacking hard.
Hey, bro. No, bro.
I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return.
Yep. Bro's a smacker. AI, seen that. And have you ever watched this series? And maybe you should try it. Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, I plan on watching that. I've already heard this. My Hero Academia Vigilante opening full song. Already heard this. Candy Rita cosplay song this.
I got this thing.
味道不错，请收下来自绯散里的诚意。
Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, these women, they don't affect me. They don't. I'm good. Pass. Yep. What's this?
Imagine being born in 2025. My brother, you missed everything, bro. You missed the whole storyline, fam. Like, you missed everything. Dumb baby. Like, imagine signing documents 03/06 2025. Fucking dumb baby. Imagine.
True. Legit. In case you want a multi-stream, yeah, I don't know how to do that. It's too hard. It confuses me.
You motherfucking pasture-grazing parasitic pieces of shit!
Leave him alone, man. Damn. Hold up, let him cook. Big Four web novels destroy the Big Four anime.
Peak fiction or peak fiction. As much as I love and am thankful for the Big Four of anime, I have to be honest, the Big Four of web novels absolutely clears. And basically any web novel fan can attest to this. And I would personally go so far to say that each one of these series individually clear the Big Four of anime combined in the majority of writing categories. Like, think of any categories like peaks, dialogue, monologue, conflicts, themes, complexity, fights, dynamics. The web novels absolutely destroy. And even in these series' best category, for example, like One Piece with world building, these three still clear. Granted, most of these web novels are double the size of One Piece in chapter count, such as Lord of the Mysteries, which is 2,612 chapters long, or
What the fuck? Jesus! Lord of Mysteries is so good. Oh, Genocide. Welcome back, cheater. Yeah, man, I see where you've been at all stream, you little fucking E7 slut. You have fun? You have fun out there fucking other men? Go play a real game? I am. It's called War in real fucking life, buddy boy. It's my last stream and my chat likes when I watch things. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, wait, you can't. You're trapped in an arena. Guess what, buddy? I fixed my fucking account. So get off my nut. Shout out to Genocide for helping me with my tech issues. Big W. Good friend. 80-star storytelling state. Yeah, it's bad. So Desperate Seller. Yeah, I saw this shit too. For the love of God, you need to read this. I, 65 female, have a daughter, 34 female, who loves playing Honkai Star Rail. However, the game has caused many issues in her life, and I cannot stand it anymore. Who is Adventurine and Boot Hill? My daughter has declined at least 15 marriage proposals because they aren't built like my day. This is fake. This is fake, and I will not be falling for this. I'm not stupid. It's a terrible fucking meme. What is that? What is that? Ow, 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 ow. What is that? He's so cute. Oh my God. Slap him. Slap his belly. Ew, bro. The fuck's on his nose? What the hell, bro? How you be doing that with your flipper? Oh, I love it. I'm gonna grab one of those things. Yep. I'm gonna grab one of those. I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna shake him. I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna shake him. I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna shake him back and forth. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Yep, Teto song, good. Good part at 25 seconds, we'll say.
Load me up, plug my brain and overclock. Headshot, so hot, flood this mind until I drop. Just scroll and block like a switch on and off. But I gotta give you props. I don't ever wanna stop. These eggs around your neck has grown recess. Impressed, I bet, no said. You've lost this day, yet you're still breathing down my neck. Success, I think it's time to stop. But the rush is taking over and you're caught up in a web of hatred. You wanna steal my art, my compassion, they are generating. Welcome to the world, my flaw. Pick me up, why not?
I liked it, but the sour note to the piano really fucked me up. Pridman 1 year ago. I know, man. I know. 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 I know.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this, but I've gotta take a minute. This has been a lot. This was crazy. This was crazy. Okay. So, how many of you guys have seen the new Devil May Cry Netflix series, at least one episode? This is the pilot episode, by the way.
The corporatists that own it and their loyal propagandists in the news media want you to blame the Russians. This was a strike against God himself, carried out by a sophisticated network of terrorist demons from hell.
So, there was obviously a bit of conversation about this, and the guy who made the show posted this himself. I could have never fucking predicted this. And he really didn't do me dirty on the hairline, too. That was pretty nice. He even tweeted, bro, like, he tweeted like 5 pictures of me too about it, right? Look at that. I don't know why the fuck he did this. Maybe he was drunk or something, but if he loves me, yes. So now I am the avatar of crazy internet conspiracy, angry internet person.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. That's actually so cool. I can't believe that was actually intentional. That is so funny. They banned on Discord 99% of the active EN community. Oh, wait. Is this Snowbreak? They banned 99% of the EN community? Great. Yo, guys, It must be a great time to tell you guys, I have a Snowbreak sponsor. Yeah, not today. Yeah, I have a Snowbreak sponsor. I'm doing that shit on the 18th. Yep. Hey, so whatever they did, I like it. Yep. Whatever they did, hey, I think it's awesome. Yep. Is what it motherfucking is. And it says no faith in you playing Limbus. Prove 'em wrong.
Yeah, the scream is so crazy, dude. It never gets old. You keep saying he'll play soon. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. He keeps saying it. But will he? I don't think so.
Do I prove him wrong, chat? Do I prove him wrong? How about we do a bet? How about we do a bet? How about we do a bet? A $10,000 bet. $10,000. $10,000. Will Tectone play Limbus Company first? Or will Genizad bench 135 first? A lift that I did when I was 13 years old. What do we think will happen first? If you were to put your money on it, what would you bet on? What would you bet on? Genizad? All right, great. Yo, Genizad, do you want to take that bet? Jenny, you want to take it? What do you think? Do I beat all of Limbus Company before you can bench 135? Once. 1 rep max. 1 rep max. What do you think? I'm going to be real. At this point, me benching is possibly more likely. It's only been 50 days. It's only been 50 days. We will be going back to Limbus. There's no rush. There is truly no rush. Inflation explained with bananas.
If monkeys have one banana, banana rare, banana valuable.
Yep.
But if monkeys grow more bananas, banana become common, banana not as valuable. Demand pull inflation. If monkeys demand more banana, but banana farmer makes same amount, banana price go up because banana more rare. Cost push inflation. If banana demand is the same, but banana farmer have less banana to sell, banana price go up because banana become more rare.
Yeah.
Production cost inflation. Monkey buys banana. Monkey eat banana. Life is good. Monkey tell monkey friends about banana store. Monkeys buy all the bananas. Banana farmer.
What the fuck?
As the baboon watches on curiously, and as soon as the bushman leaves, the baboon reaches in and grabs the bait. But its clenched fist won't fit back out of the hole, and even as the bushman approaches, it refuses to give up the seeds, and is easily caught. It's then given lumps of salt, which makes it thirsty, so when it's finally let go, it leads the bushman straight to its secret source of water.
Genius, but you know what else is full of seeds? Your mother, after I'm done with her. Yep. 1 month old gacha game coming to Steam. Mech plus waifu. What the fuck? Bro, what? And what can you do with him? No, this game looks lame. It says sexual content. Can you sex the robots? Can you sex the robots? Well, maybe you'll try it out as a joke. Dumbest man alive. I'm the dumbest man alive. People who get defensive when accused are usually lying. You're clearly dumber. Oh, that's so good, bro. Johnny Jolie, Crush 40, the singer of Live and Learns Sonic, made a song for Woo. Breathe in, breathe out. Have we not already heard this? You already heard it. It was all right. Your favorite song in short form? All right, thanks, man. God, that's such brain rot, bro. Gacha CC's thirst trap. Who wins? Okay. Is this in response to MrPokke? Of course it is. Now, first of all, respectfully, MrPokke has never posted a thirst trap in his entire life. Okay, because these aren't thirst traps. Okay, I'm gonna say it, bro. All right, now he's posting progress pics, right? He's posting progress pics. That ain't a thirst trap. All right, so let's all calm down. Ain't nobody getting thirsty over that. I promise you, we're all quite hydrated. Now, on the same vein, Amethyst Abrams, bro, ain't a Gacha CC. All right, let's just keep it a buck. How often that dude post? How often that dude go live? Ain't nobody know. I know who he is. Ain't nobody know who the fuck this guy is. Bro does not put in the grind that MrPokke does. And I'll be real, if I was that unemployed, I would look that good too. So respectfully, fuck both of y'all. Respectfully, neutrally speaking, fuck both of y'all. Let's quit with this shit. Let's quit with this dick measuring contest. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Fuck them both. All right, let's keep going here. Living Tombstone banger music. You want to know who the realest motherfucker is in the gacha community? Itoma. Yep. Thomas. You want to know why? Do you know how much content Itoma has put out unmonetized for this community? Bro ain't doing this shit for money. Bro ain't doing this shit for popularity. Bro is doing this shit for the love of the game. And I want to put that dude on recognition. Bro is a real one on God. Bro does this shit because he loves it. Can we get 5 big booms for Itoma? Can we get 5? Boom, 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 boom. Real one, man.
I want to be shiny, chrome, and clear. There's something wrong with me.
Clash, I gotta go fast like static. Double the
That's gay as fuck. How to write a good villain. Why you suck at writing villains.
When we think of the
35 minutes is fucking insane. You might like this machine.
This is absolutely disgusting. This is an art installation called Immeasurable Thirst, and it makes me insanely uncomfortable. I don't want to hear any of y'all in the comments saying, hear me out. I am not hearing anybody out. Whoever made this should not be allowed to create art ever again.
Yo, can I borrow that for like one? Like, give me 15 minutes with that thing. For like, just because I think it'd look cool and I want to get a better look at it. For no other reason. For no other reason. I swear to... Okay, I don't do that. But for no other reason. Yep. Yo, can we get robot girls yet? Please. Please. Have you heard of this? No, but have you heard this? Wait. Have you heard of this? Masturbate! Get on the floor! Control your life! Kill the lizard in your mind! Little, because I will eat them! In real life, I will eat them! How did Pokey fire that guy, bro? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. One of this one deserves to be on your playlist, let's say.
Take me down. What you wanna do, baby? It's on you.
Fuck is that? I've already seen this. Can you help me out? I just started wizarding. I want your help on this. Well, first of all, your name's Ben. And your profile name is Ben10. I'm not gonna lie. Low-key, I want to ban you already. Just because of your dumbass name. I ain't helping you with shit, brother. I ain't helping you with shit. I'm about to ban your ass, to be completely honest. I don't believe that this dude ain't a minor. There's no way. There's no way. Nah, I ain't risking it. Get him out. I don't believe it. Hold up. I believe you're a minor. So get the fuck out my Discord. This for your own safety. Listen to your mom and dad. Stay in school. You don't need to be interacting with me. I'm a horrible influence. Enjoy your life, bro, and play Minecraft with my social media. Yeah, I never talked to the bitch. Get him out. Hell nah. Get him out. What? Ben 10 is old? No. 07 random adult who just happens to be like Ben 10. Gacha Jen is going crazy for this? Wait, why? What? They're legit fine. Bro, there's no way that dude's not a minor. There's no way an adult has their profile picture as fucking Ben 10. Read Sarah message. He isn't. He showed his password on main like a dumbass. He isn't. Don't do it, Tech. Oh. Wait. Real shit? Oh. Oh, my bad. Oh shit. My beat. Wait, yo. Somebody unban him. Somebody unban him. Dude, I just get hella worried about it. Because I know when I was a kid, I'd be lying on every single porn site imaginable. I'd be like, yeah, bro, I'm 18. Absolutely. And then I'd be jerking off to Alexis, Texas. Right? So, you know what I mean? I'm paranoid about that.
Welcome back.
I'm doing this shit for their safety. When are you going to play Schedule 1?
Have you guys noticed how increasingly more common it's becoming for some of these indie games to come out of left field and just absolutely decimate? I'm talking player numbers and sales that are embarrassing AAA games. Games made by one guy beating teams of 1,000 developers, tens of thousands if we're going to count Ubisoft in this.
I should play Schedule 1. I really should. My trauma with Fob Master. I told you Snake Tash was a snake, and I got banned for speaking the truth. Well, this was happening for 5+ minutes. Brother has no mods. Yeah, Mr. Dookie. Mr. Duke E. He's been oh, well, this is a new account. He's been following since legit today. That's insane. He's also spamming that shit in Fob Master chat. That's nuts. HSR 3.2 story recap. Yeah, it sucked ass. Watching the Genshin VAs crash out.
Hey, dog, this shit don't sleep, man. I'll hit you back. Man, get off my paws, man. Get off my paws, man. Hey, big dog. You get that damn drop, man. Come on out here and talk to him, big dog. Bye.
That's freaky as fuck, bro. Hell no, just shoot him. Damn, Tekken can sing? Oh, no way.
You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? I did, and you're about to find out.
Who is this?
Hello, lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mama, see now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, and now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
Lava, chicken, Steve, lava chicken, yeah, the tasty as hell. Ooh, mama, see that now you're ringing a bell. Can a woman remake that doing the same face? Because he had the lava chicken. Yeah, for what? Yeah, I'm just for no particular reason, man. For no particular reason.
She woke up in a chair, the ties cutting into her wrists. Her head throbbed as she looked around and remembered where she was.
She got caught again?
Open. Alex stepped in, holding a glass. He looked unconcerned, like everything was fine. He carefully tipped the water into her mouth, watching her closely. His expression shifted to something darker, more troubled. As he left, she knew she had to escape or something bad would happen. She tugged and twisted at the ties, desperate to loosen them before he returned. Meanwhile, Alex was fixating on a sharp knife resting on the countertop. His hands hovered over it, a conflicted look on his face. Finally, he picked it up with a heavy sigh, gripping it tightly. Alex returned
Me when I
slowly,
grip my shit tightly?
Knife shaking in his grip, tears welling in his eyes. As he placed a hand on her shoulder, something felt wrong. It was the mannequin. Suddenly, she smashed the mirror over his head.
Where did she get a mannequin?
Her car, fingers trembling as she struggled to dial 911. As she drove away, he stood in the doorway with an unsettling smile on his face.
How did she
sped
know?
away, finally escaping Alex, which put her mind at ease for now.
How has she been caught 3 fucking times? Like, goddamn, it's like some Princess Peach Bowser shit, bro. Like, nah, this is just some fake-ass story by some fucking horny-ass wife who wanted to cheat on her husband and say, oh, no, babe, I wasn't going out and getting more dick. I got kidnapped. Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. We all know Princess Peach was sucking at fucking Bowser for years. Emma Frost skin with abs. That looks weird as shit. To be hero. I heard this was gonna be dope. Could be a good react. Have a face reveal. Oh no.
Face reveals on YouTube are usually.
Oh, I have to react to this. 100%. I've played a lot of Among Us with Corpse. Chat would take to start stream be like, cool. Holy fucking boobs. Air Tag Story Part 3. This was already linked 2 seconds ago. JoJo Part 7 saw this. Miku Metal. Okay, hold up. I like Utsupi. I'm gonna give this a second. Okay, the progression is nice. Where are we going? Mid. All that build up for fucking mid, bro. Damn. They almost had me, bro. They all that for mid. Biker Girl 3D Romance RPG. We already saw this. And I had a gameplay trailer pulled up. And I didn't watch it, and I need to, because I want to watch it. You said you never played Call of Duty Bob Zombies. You have to hear this masterpiece, okay? What is this? Never heard of this. Oh, it's building to something, isn't it? Oh, it's building to something big, isn't it? I'll give it a second. I'll check my stocks in the meantime. I'm up 1.8% since yesterday. It's all right. It's all right. It is what it is. Yeah, it's all right. All right, cool. What's this? Pete God trying to be like this. Yay, new SSR. Let's fucking go. Victoria, Devs of Glory. Hello there, hottie. Android girl, number 69428 years old. I'm also an orphan. That's good, I guess. You know, I was born in a coffee can under a bridge. My sister shot my brother while my cousin beat my uncle. I even had to put myself through school by renting my body out as a heroin suitcase. Peak writing, peak writing, peak. True. This vid explains the whack-ass nature of D4C as best as possible. I've already watched this and I still don't get it. So Techie, our glorious hero M- once again proves he's right. Yep, totally.
There are people making absolute bank on YouTube doing shorts or other videos using AI tools, but
shorts make no fucking money.
Is it a realistic thing that anyone can do?
No. Cool. Hope this helps. Guys, do you want me to disprove that whole video in 3 seconds? Bro said that there are people making bank uploading shorts on YouTube. Guys, I have been uploading shorts twice every day for 4 months. For 4 months. Okay, hold up. This one has 722,000 views. This made $100. My most highest performed short, 722,000 views. Here's another one, 1.37 million. 1.37 million, $59. $59 for 1.4 million views. There's a reason why I only have one of those. Brother, do you know what that would mean? Minimum wage, Austin, Texas. All right, minimum wage is $7.25. Calculator. $7.25 times 40 hours a month. $290 is how much money you're going to make every week. Every month, $290 times 4. $1,160 is minimum wage here in Austin, Texas. That's fucking miserable, by the way. Right? That means I would need to make 20 shorts that each got 1.4 million views. That would mean that I would need to make around 28 million views worth of shorts every single month to just meet minimum wage in Texas. Oh, and then here's the kicker. You get taxed more by being self-employed. So realistically, you would need to make around 35 million views worth of shorts. No, you're just simply not doing that. Okay? Hope this helps. Jesus. Did we hit the record, by the way? Let's check. We are 6,000 views away from hitting 2 million views in 48 hours. So we're very, very, very close. We're very, very, very fucking close. Will you watch this? Let me say.
Well. This place looks different.
Why do I feel like this is sponsored? Oh, many thanks to Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring this video.
That's right, it's been a while since I continued my very own gacha story arc. However, there is an argument that can be made that I've been covering gacha games the entire time. Anyway, not too long ago, I got approached by Hoyoverse and I got asked, hey, there is a whole new world to explore, a new story to go through, and a very unique character to check out. Would you like to give it a shot?
Please, Paul Castoris, please, Paul Castoris, please, Paul Castoris, please, Paul Castoris. You got exposed? Insane. Great ass song. Saint Tontas when he sees a hypocrite, MrPokke. What's this? Shoot Tontas. I've seen this. I've seen that. Deleted another Steve Jack Black. Song? A deleted song?
Welcome to Steve's Ultimate Resort Condominium. Ducks are in the lake, tennis in the back. Every room has jacuzzi and a mini bar. Welcome to Steve's! Woo! Welcome to Steve's!
I get why it was deleted. Yep, I get why it was deleted. Fine. If the guy doesn't say my name again, we got no issues. Fine. But I didn't think bro would tattle on me. So fine. Don't say my fucking name and we got no issues. It's that easy. Next time, think before you speak, you dumbass motherfucker. Hope that helps. Great. Say my name again, though, and it's going to get way worse. Leave me the fuck alone, brother man. Get the fuck out of my space. Thank you very much. Would appreciate that, buddy boy. Yo, what up, MrPokke? What up, MrPokke? Yo, I saw your ass, man. I saw your ass. Playing E7. I want to say, welcome. It's a good-ass game. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the more turn-based RPGs that you play, I think the more that your eyes will be awoken. Brother, have you seen Luna in E7 yet? Have you seen that shit? Dude, it is so fucking good. And MrPokke, in like a month, and DM me to remind me. There's another game coming out called Etheria Restart that's Honkai Star Rail and Epic 7 combined. And that's going to be a new fucking title that you can fucking get into. It's good as fuck. Right? DM me because I have a business opportunity for you. Hopefully. Yeah, dude, no, it's good as fuck. And dude, once you might not, okay, I'll be real. I think you'll like wizardry. I think, and I hope that I'm wrong, I think that your chat is not going to like wizardry. Right? I really do. I really do. I heard wizardry gacha is bad. Okay. So here's the thing. The gacha in wizardry is bad. However, it is infinitely better than Honkai Star Rail. Infinitely better. Would anybody like to disagree with me? Would anybody like to disagree with me? I'm hoping somebody will disagree with me for fun. Nobody's doing that. Oh, there we go. How? Okay, let me show you how. All right. So, in Honkai Star Rail, you have all these characters you can get. But, you got all of these polls to get them. Right? But then you also got to win a 50-50, so this bar kind of gets slashed in half, right? But in wizardry, you only got this many characters to get, and if you re-roll, you got this many pulls to get them. Yep. That's straight up mathematical. That's straight up mathematical. If you re-roll 2-3 times in wizardry, which by the way takes less than 30 minutes to do that, bro, you will have every character that you fucking want. Okay? The new game, I'm going to keep it real. They do reruns non-fucking stop. And they also, like, dude, it's like the game forgets it's a gacha. They'll I shit you not, Mr. I shit you not. Okay? I'm not even joking. There was a new banner up in wizardry. I didn't even know about it in game until I found it on accident after 4 days of it being up. Because they didn't say anything on social media. They didn't, dude, it said new patch version update, and it said fix these bugs, added this endgame content. It didn't even mention they put a new character in the fucking game. So I couldn't even fucking tell that it was in the game. And also, there's so many fucking bugs in the game. There's so many bugs in the game. As long as you start your account now and just collect the Apollo gems they put out, you'll have every character you want. I got a free bone for Arboreus banner. I got a 5-star in it, and it was the wrong character. Oh my God. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Now, that being said, I did get soft locked for 36 hours in wizardry. and that sucked. But then I realized they actually have a workaround for that. They don't tell you. And in the opening of the game, because there's so many bugs in the game, they have a anti-stuck button that you can press. And it just frees you whenever that happens. So, yeah, you don't even need to carry a Hook of Harken. You can just use the get out of jail free card in the title screen. Yeah, I shit you not. Like, there's that many bugs. They say, yeah, we'll probably need this. Once again, the game is so shit. The game is so shit. But, like, I love it, right? And if you beat Abyss 1, do y'all think MrPokke is good enough to beat Abyss 1? Do you think he's good enough? No. You know what's crazy? I think MrPokke could beat it offline. I don't think that he could beat it online. I think he would get bullied by his chat, and they would be bitching the whole time, and they wouldn't let him beat it. And then he would say, oh my God, my chat ruined my experience. Like he did with Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. So I don't know, man. I don't think he could beat all of Abyss 1 on stream. I don't think he could. Also, by the way, it's so good. I've been playing for like nearly a month now. No account managers. None. Zero account managers. The only person who's ever been on my account ever is Shinya, because he was at my house sitting on my couch and he wanted to see my account, so I gave him my phone. That's it. Bro, I'm telling you, MrPokke, try that shit. Try that shit. It is good as fuck. It is good as fuck. So, I don't play Wizardry as a streamer. I play it as a player. What's Wizardry even about? So it's the original turn-based RPG ever made. So it's very nostalgic, but essentially the story is a nice mix of ReZero and Berserk. Yeah, really good. If you like those two shows, you will love the story. It is absolutely fantastic. And the most important thing to remember is that your choices do matter in the game. And if you don't make the right choices, you cannot beat the game. And that's the truth. You must choose right. You must choose right. And I love that shit. I fucking love that shit. Homie doesn't even know what the story is about. I would explain it, but it's massive fucking spoilers. I'm not going to explain that in front of my chat. But yeah, it's so fucking good. Can you give me Castro's light cone? Because I just lost it on Welt light cone. I really want to get Castro's light cone. Now I'm FOMO because I could try to get E2 Akron to get her light cone placed. You know what's crazy, Hirotaki? You don't need that light cone if you play Wizardry instead. Is what it is, man. Hey, come back, brother. Come back. Come back to Wizardry. Give it a shot. All right, I think we're all done on the daily scramble. Oh, man, the last daily scramble for a whole day. So sad. So fucking sad. Hey, Tectone, did you leave OTK? Yes. It's been known for months. I thought this was like a half a year ago. Like, what the fuck? Like a long time ago. When is steak and eggs? Never. Tectone, you still play Genshin? Every day, brother. I be logging in every day. Yes, sir. Genshin Impact. How's Arknights? Yeah, it's great, bro. You still play Summoners War? Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah, it's great. Did you pull on the Scatty banner yet? No. I'm saving my tickets. My tickets. You still homeless? Yeah. I'm renting this one out for now, though. I'm borrowing it for the day. Yeah. When are you gonna play Epic 6? Yeah, hopefully, man. That'd be great. Yeah, where were the first Epic games? Do you got any Beyblades? I got tons of them. All right, cool. We got a lot of shit to go over. We got a lot of things to react to, and we should probably go ahead and get into it. Now, I am very curious to react to a specific video if I can find it. This is a big one, though. Okay. We're going to watch this whole video, but this video got ripped to shreds. 1.5 thousand dislikes on Genshin and Wuwa's mediocre story writing. I have seen people shit on this video so fucking hard that this guy had to, I believe, yeah, he had to make an apology a video follow-up. I have not seen this shit. We're going to play this on 1.25. We're going to get through this pretty quick. And let's just see how this guy fucked up to get this type of response. I mean, you don't get this amount of dislikes. I was going to take a pot shot, but I'm going to be an adult. I think people know what I was about to reference, but I didn't because I was requested to not to. So I will leave it be. Sorry for going so hard. Is what it is. All right, let's see this. Let's see what this guy's talking about. Who is this anyways? Posaichi. Let's see how his video is.
I personally think Genshin and Withering Waves have mediocre story writing.
Okay.
These are the two biggest open world gacha games today, but there's something about the way their characters and plot are presented that I just can't get into. Static characters with only one trope, mountains of lore that's
I already think it's very ignorant to compare the two as if they're the same of Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves story writing. Because the other thing is, the stories that Genshin Impact tell take 10 hours. The stories that Wuthering Waves tell take 2 hours. And I think that's already so different that they shouldn't even be compared, to be completely honest. Unless you're saying, yeah, Genshin story writing is worse than Wuthering Waves. But to even insinuate that they're similar is just kind of ignorant in my opinion. But that's okay. We all have ignorant takes every now and then.
Uninteresting or unexplained, and dialogue flow that just keeps going in circles without any actual substance. This is a phenomenon that I thought Withering Waves would learn and be able to break out of, but I feel it's fallen into more or less the same trap. Why is it that even though both companies have written some good stories in their previous games, that they failed to keep up the momentum here? Today, I want to talk about it. Like, really talk about it. The more I looked into the topic, the more I realized that this trend of lackluster story writing
I don't think he's played Wuthering Waves. The dialogue bloat doesn't really happen that much in Wuthering Waves at all. Like, Paimon is a built-in dialogue bloat, whereas Abby doesn't do that. So I really feel like that just doesn't make any sense.
May have seat.
Oh, unless he's referring to 1.0, and that's completely fair. That's a good point. Yeah, if he's talking about chapter 1, 2, and 3, sure. But everything after chapter 1.2, or chapter 1, 2, and 3, which were all just 1.0, every story that's come after that, I've never been like, ah, man, they keep on repeating the same thing. My opinion.
Into the gacha space as a whole. Normally, I don't like discussing the big titles in the gacha market, but since this has seemingly become a trend in these open world games, I want to make this video as a warning and critique on why I think this is happening and what people can learn from it. I know when tackling a topic as subjective as story, I want to make it clear that the information provided in this video is from my own opinions, and you are allowed to disagree or critique it as well.
Sure.
My name is
man, I appreciate
and after
that.
holding off on talking about storytelling in gacha games,
I'm very glad this guy said you're more than welcome to critique my opinions. I actually got a lot of respect for that. There's too many pussies who just say, this is just my opinion, why are you attacking it? Oh, well, because you have a shit opinion. I'm sorry, man, if your opinion is that you think goats are hot, I'm going to call you a fucking freak and that you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So good for this guy. Sometimes people can have shit opinions.
Let's finally get into it.
Okay.
If you know me, the story is one of the few
I would like to say already from this video, this guy maybe had a bad take, and already I think the argument is just flawed fundamentally from the structure. I would love to talk to this guy. I bet this guy's actually great to talk to.
Aspects of a gacha game that I don't review. The reason for this is twofold. The first is that, as mentioned before, storytelling is extremely subjective.
Sure.
If your response to someone else critiquing the narratives is, well, I enjoyed it, that's great. I'm glad you did. Don't let anyone tell you how to enjoy your favorite game.
Sure.
It's like eating the food and listening to the music you like.
Yep.
Why do you like eating hamburgers? I don't know. I just like the taste of it, I guess. You don't need a concrete reason to like or dislike the story in any medium, and I feel it's sort of a moot point to try and prove that someone else is enjoying something the wrong way. The second reason is more specific to gacha games. As you know, some of them have
I think that's very fair. However, when people just say, I don't know, I just like it after giving it a 10 out of 10, I'm still going to call them an idiot.
Extremely well-written
That's just me,
narratives.
though.
One problem. Gacha games also have this unbreakable curse that the story only starts to ramp up after a long way from the beginning.
Of course.
And as a content creator with limited time to spend per video, I don't know how far in before the story gets good,
Yep.
and I don't know how long it'll take for me to get there. Spending that much time to invest in something that might get good is simply not an efficient use of my time.
100%.
And I should just explore the aspects of the game that can be
agree.
judged from a more objective perspective.
For sure.
Now, storytelling and writing, while most of it is subjective,
the way I tell if a story's gonna be good or not on stream is if my viewer count's going up the entire time. If it's not, I'm like, oh, so this was a fucking letdown. If there's no big moment that chat's waiting for, then I know it's gonna be fucking shit. My viewer count will drop the entire time.
there are absolutely objective qualities that one can observe. These are issues that I find pretty prevalent in the two biggest open world titles out right now. Please note that I've thoroughly enjoyed playing Genshin and Withering Waves. I spent 2 years on Genshin and the past 6 months on Wuwa. They both have many other good qualities that I can praise all day, but this is a critique on purely the story writing and nothing else. Also, since these two...
I would like to say, if you don't have the ability to actually articulate why you don't like or why you do like something, I highly recommend that you like take some English courses or like creative writing courses, because I feel like the ability to put your thoughts into words is like so important. And I do think you're pretty fucking dumb if you can't defend your own opinions. And personally, for me, if you can't defend your opinion, I believe you should pivot from it, to be completely honest. From your opinions and beliefs, if you can't defend them, I would pivot. That's just me, though.
Two games have a sort of a war between the fan bases, just so people don't label me as a Hoyo or Kuro shill. Instead of playing sides, I'm just gonna roast both of them. To establish some rules, I understand that certain creative directions can be restricted by the live service model of gacha games.
It's like, for example, like, if someone were to ask me, why is my favorite color blue? I would be able to tell them in strict detail why. I wouldn't just say, I don't know, I just like it. I would say, well, blue reminds me of my favorite things. The most beautiful things in this world are blue. Waterfalls, running water, the sky, you know, Squirtle from Pokemon. A lot of my favorite things are that color, so I associate that with good, kind feelings, and that's the color that brings me the happiest memories. It's really that easy. And because your mother blew me last night, so I love it.
You can't really expect them to do any major branching storylines or altering the world to a drastic degree. Any choices that the player can make is inconsequential or minimal at best. Maybe it changes how a small portion of the world looks, but these games can only tell stories in a linear fashion. It's unreasonable to expect any player choices that actually amount to much. And that's just due to how these games are set up. There are plenty of ways to tell a good linear story, but this is the first thing I want to bring up.
There's nothing wrong
Something else
with
that open world games can do easily compared to other genres is environmental storytelling. This is actually done pretty well in both games, and it can be done in multiple ways. Since Teyvat and Solaris 3 are littered with regions and sights to see, random loot in the world can often lead the player into side quests and other rewards.
No matter how I feel about Genshin, and no matter what you say, I think it's ignorant to say that the world looks bad. I feel like Genshin looks great. Now, I do think it could look better, but I think they're doing a great job, especially with Natlin.
If there's something shiny or interesting, players will naturally be drawn.
Now, exploring, it's a different thing. Exploring Fontaine was a pain in the ass, but it still looks really pretty.
Towards it. It's like when I explored Renacida in Withering Waves. Wandering the streets, I noticed there is a polymorphed bathtub creature. It's then that I saw a prompt to enter it, and your character will just sit in it while the tub blazes around. This doesn't do anything, but it's still cool and goofy to experience. Later on, while exploring the region, I saw a boat in the midst of a dark ravine. I boarded it, jumped through a waterfall, and was greeted by a breathtaking vista. The game didn't tell me to do these things.
That is most likely, at night, my favorite zone in Wandering Waves. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I found them out myself, which makes the experience more memorable and organic. Presentation is clearly the strong suit of these games. Both cutscene and environmental designs are stylized and flashy. There's a shiny coat of paint on top of whatever story is being told. I don't think many would argue that these games look bad from a visual perspective. They're often a sight to behold, and I can even recount some instances I stopped exploring just to take screenshots. Now that we've gotten the pleasantries out of the way, let's discuss writing. For this video, I will be honing down on Genshin's Natlan storyline and Withering Waves' Renacida storyline. Both are the most recent major explorable regions in their respective games.
I think that's very fair. I think it's absolutely fine to just compare those two because obviously both companies have had the opportunity to learn from their mistakes. So have they or not, I guess we'll see.
I will be bringing in callbacks from other portions in the story, but I will be mostly narrowing down on these two specifically. Let's start from the absolute fundamentals. A common question that I often ask myself when it comes to engaging with story writing is, why should I care? The first piece of the puzzle begins with setting expectations. The central goal of Genshin's traveler revolves around finding his or her sibling. This is their ultimate objective when wandering around the world of Teyvat. While most of the regions sidetrack the traveler quite a bit, the interlude quests guide you back on track while giving just enough motivation to remind you what you've been fighting for all this time. I often enjoy these quests as I felt more connected to the traveler at a personal level. And when I felt my motive...
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, them retconning the one time they met, I felt that was so fucking stupid. Like, just so fucking dumb. Like, this was such a bad fucking part of the video.
Motivations were most aligned with the travelers. When Aether finally meets with an image of his sister, it gives off a sense of catharsis you just don't often feel while playing the game.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Journeying to Natlan was a bit of a strange feeling right after having completed, in my opinion, one of the more emotional interlude quests, as I felt that Natlan didn't have any direct leads that would allow the traveler to reunite with their sibling, but rather they were just journeying there just for the hell of an adventure. To start, however, I actually quite liked the first act of the Natlan Archon quests. You meet Kachina first, an aspiring warrior hoping to participate in the upcoming tournament, but her former allies doubt her strength and leave her without a team. This might be a wild take, but Kachina, in my opinion, is the only well-developed character in this questline. She has some degree of personality, has personal aspirations, has room for growth, and serves as a good vehicle to introduce you to the region.
I think that's fair to say. I will say, man, just becoming aware of like the NPC idle pose 1, 2, and 3, and the story writing, and or like the expressions the characters use, it just instantly tunes my brain out, and I just don't care. It's so immersion breaking how it's the same expression after the same expression after the same expression every single time. Every single time a character talks, you know exactly what they're gonna do. Every time. Every time. And it's so immersion breaking. It just reminds me that these are all robots and I cannot get immersed.
There's even a portion of the story later where she reminisces on callbacks to your adventures. Yes, the only character I felt some sort of emotional attachment to was a 4-star. As you roam the painted cliffsides and lovable wildlife, you meet Kanich and...
Personally, I don't mind them heavily developing 4 stars. I think that's actually a great thing to do. I feel like way too many games just say, these are the 5 stars, only care about the 5 stars. I think it's absolutely fine to develop 4 stars. I actually think Wuthering Waves should do a better job of developing their 4 stars in the game. I actually think we need way more 4 stars in Wuthering Waves. I think that would make that significantly better from my perspective.
And Mulani in preparation for a tournament to decide the best warrior that will lead the nation to battle the Abyss. Again, Act 1 is a good start. You have the excitement of a competition to flow into how the Nation of War does its traditions, while also introducing the Pyro Archon, Malvika. There doesn't need to be a lot of stakes since the job is to welcome the player to Natlan's distinct culture, and Act 1 does it really well. In the Nation of War, when worthy warriors are killed in the combat, they can be resurrected via the Ode of Resurrection. Shortly after, the inciting instant is when the sacred flames start dying out, and fails to bring back Kachina after she fell in battle. This actually upset me a bit when I got to this part, since I felt more connection to Kachina than any of the other Natlan casts. I think seeing her fall in battle would have made it hit even harder, but hey, this is a family-friendly game. We can't show stabbing, that's way too violent. In any case, the nation must find some way to rekindle the fire and repel the Abyss before it's too late. Not to mention before the general populace notices and loses morale. Malvika had already come up with a plan to defeat the Abyss. By resurrecting herself while Natlan rebuilt itself 500 years ago, 6 warriors will be chosen that would eventually fight alongside Malvika against the Abyss. It's admittedly a clever and ambitious plan, and it does show off her reliability as a leader. It's then that the Fatui Harbinger, the captain, comes to take the region's Gnosis. He argues that since only half of the 6 warriors have been chosen, a better strategy is to use the power of the Gnosis to strengthen the ley lines in Natlan instead. He wishes to achieve the same goals, just with a more extreme method. This establishes that the captain shares the same interests as Natlan and has some ties to the region. Whether or not he has ulterior motives remains to be seen at this point. There's a couple other chapters featuring the other Natlan cast members, though I wasn't able to form an emotional connection with them, to be honest. Most of them came off as rather friendly to the traveler, and aside from surface level development, there was no significant change to their relationship. It's hard to get invested in their characterization if all their personality and motives are expressed through dialogue instead of being shown what they actually do. For example, Shilonen is an expert craftsman who knows her way around a forge. One of the main driving forces of the plot is forging something called the Ancient Name for the traveler. Given that they are a foreigner, it's especially difficult to forge one, and she goes on a tangent on just how impossible the task sounds. Well, a couple acts later, she just forges it and gives it to you. One of the most important plot points of the entire arc just happens off camera. Thanks, I guess. One of the other
Well, they don't have the budget to show that, man. So that's what you don't get. It would be too hard to animate that.
Frustrating aspects is the characterization of Malvika. She's regarded as too perfect, and that's kind of the problem. When a character only has one side or trait to play off of, then they can rarely be considered as multifaceted or dynamic. These traits are more suitable for your generic one-off NPCs and side quests, but for a character that's considered the focal point of this region's entire story, it pales in comparison to what MiHoYo was able to achieve with the previous 2 nations. I'm sure some will be quick to point out that Malvika has other backstories in the form of an animated short that portrays a more vulnerable and humanistic version of herself. But something I want to bring up is that when it comes to consuming any type of media, whether it might be a TV show, movie...
If there's a trailer that's important to the development of the character, it needs to be put in the fucking game. And these devs somehow still don't get that. Like, brother, do y'all remember when the Arlecchino trailer dropped? And it spoiled the entire story quest of Arlecchino. Do y'all remember that? What the fuck was that? Like, they have no idea how to manage their game to trailer balance. It's insane.
Or game, aside from the direct media itself, very few people in the community actually engage with content associated outside of it. Even you watching this video represents a minuscule minority of the Genshin or WooWas community. The majority of players won't even know that this short exists. And if such important details relating to character development is out there, then why isn't it portrayed within the game?
True.
This is far from the first time
Been
Genshin
saying
does
that.
this,
Great
and
point.
Wuthering Waves has even followed in similar footsteps. Lore implications relating to a character shouldn't be hidden in a profile page, a separate manga or animated short,
True.
or in the most egregious of cases, locked behind a time-limited event.
Or in a fucking book. It's so dumb.
The second aspect that the Natlan storyline lacks is conflict. I'm sure everyone learned the literary techniques of writing conflict in high school. There's many ways it can be created, and even more ways to express.
Guys, I want to remind you that there was an event in like 1.x where Scaramouche says that the sky is fake. And it took them until 5.0 to touch on that again. And by the way, Scaramouche said that in an event in 1.x. They didn't touch on that again until, yeah, that was in 1.1. And they didn't touch on that again until 5.2. Fucking ridiculous.
Express them. Man versus man, man versus self, man versus society, man versus nature, you name it. Conflict is the central obstacle that the protagonist must overcome to achieve a goal, and it can be split into other smaller conflicts that creates even more nuance or develops a character in some way. When two allies start disagreeing with something and things get heated, when the protagonist starts doubting themselves and breaks down in denial. Any conflict the Natlan storyline portrays is either quickly resolved or trivial in nature. Whether external or internal, conflict is a major driving force in creating urgency and tension, and it's something that's not explored nearly enough in these two games' writing. Anyways, eventually, the Abyss lays siege on Natlan. There's a pretty cool Warzone minigame where you have to defend certain points on a map and the amount of casualties are tallied on a chart. I'm sure the intention was to show the brutality of war, though it's hard to care about those that perish in the war because they're just numbers on a screen. It's like how if you see an NPC with the generic face and eye structure, then you know they're not going to end up mattering. Genshin has established a rule that playable characters cannot die.
Dude, y'all remember when people were trying to pretend like they gave a fuck that Tepe died? I'll be real, bro. I was just farming. I can't believe any sane human being would actually give a fuck. Like, ain't nobody care.
This already removes some emotional baggage because none of the important cast is actually in any danger.
Oh no, this
Nothing
NPC
of value
we
is
met
lost,
2
and
seconds
Malvika shows
ago
no
is
sign
dead.
of doubt or weakness amidst all this. The final warriors are chosen, and the team ends up defeating the Abyss, accompanied by very flashy visuals. However, the Abyss is not eradicated from Natlan for good, so after the Traveler receives their ancient name, they tag along with Malvika into the Night Kingdom to put an end to everything. As the battle concludes and the duo emerge victorious, amidst all the celebration, Malvika goes missing. As it turns out, being able to access the ability to resurrect fallen warriors came at a cost.
Do they at least explain why Malvika, the Archon of War in Dinosaur Land, has a fucking motorcycle? And why the cat girl has rollerblades and a fucking piano? Do they explain it? No? What the fuck?
The eventual death of the Pyro Archon. As Malvika goes to the God of Death to sacrifice herself, the captain arrives at the last minute and offers to accept him as a substitute instead. He explains that he was once a Conrian that fought in the war 500 years ago and was given the curse of immortality. In order to release the souls of his fallen comrades into the ley lines, he offers to be merged with the Lord of the Night, altering the rules of the ley lines so that the souls of Conrians are accepted too, while also allowing himself to be freed from the curse of immortality.
Oh my god.
A perfect solution to the conflict. This is what most refer to as a deus ex machina in storytelling, a plot device where a seemingly unsolvable problem is conveniently resolved for the protagonist without logic or setup. Nobody knew that the captain held the curse of immortality or his backstory until he walked in. There's a lack of build-up to this moment, so the resolution feels less like the cast earned it, but rather, they got lucky, and it just happened to work out. The Traveler is showered with praise for the length of an entire quest, almost to the point of comical. Look at me having a jolly time. Wait, why am I in Natlan again? Something about finding a lost sibling? Now I hope you haven't forgotten about Wuthering Waves, because as much as I thought a sci-fi...
Wow, dude, that's so cool. Oh, okay, they explained it. Malvika got blueprints from ruins of old civilization and made Zelonin do it. Why did Malvika need a motorcycle? Why? Like, why? Why would they need that? Why did they need the motorcycle? She wanted to be a slut. Oh, okay. Because it's faster than walking? Why not? Oh, okay, great. Yeah, it makes sense. You'd think somebody with something so immersion breaking to their realm would at least have a pretty significant reason why they have a fucking motorcycle in the prehistoric era.
Apocalyptic world will be able to break Genshin's curse. I was wrong. I recently played and completed the Rinascita storyline up to the most recent Act 4, the latest expansion that borrows influence from Italy, and its map suspiciously resembles a page out of Elden Ring, but that must be in my imagination. Worth mentioning that the Rinascita storyline is technically not entirely finished, though the first 3 acts released in 2.0, with the 4th having been released just a few days ago, wrapping up a portion of the arc nicely. You can make the argument that it's not fair to judge an unfinished story, but the way I see it, 2.0 already presented a fairly complete storyline, with the additional arcs taking on after it, and I don't see how the story
I think it's completely fine to judge it as is right now.
would end that would change my opinions. Now, Rinascita has improved the game in many ways in general, and I'll be making a 1-year review on the game sometime this month, but in my
I think this guy loses all credibility if another story analyst doesn't understand that the newest update for Rinascita and Wuthering Waves was incredibly Ocarina of Time inspired. I am hoping to God one other season. I'm just a dude, and I picked up on that. Nobody else has talked about this, so I'm hoping to God he notices it.
honest opinion, the story was not one of its improvements. The world of Wuthering Waves takes place on Solaris 3, where the humanoid enigmatic being known as the Rover descends on the planet. They're on a journey to figure out who they are and what their purpose is. A quest for self-actualization, if you will. The primary issue I have with Wuthering Waves' overall story premise is that it's too abstract. The Rover's quest for self-actualization is too vague to have a goal to cling on to. Unlike Genshin's Traveler, whose mission is to reunite with a loved one, is relatable and tangible, finding one's purpose in the world can literally be about anything. I don't know what the Rover's end goal is, so it's harder for me to relate to them as a protagonist. Wuthering Waves follows the classic Chosen One trope, where the Rover is portrayed as very powerful, wielding extraordinary abilities. They possess great combative skills.
I actually think, okay, hold up. Okay, so what do you guys think about that take? Right? Before anybody gets upset about somebody said something negative about Wuthering Waves, I think it's pretty fair to say that the Traveler's end goal is a lot less transparent than the main character of Genshin Impact. I think it's pretty damn fair, right? I'm saying, so we're trying to get our memories back and figure out how we became the god of everything, essentially. That's my understanding of the game, is that we've met all these people, we've influenced all these lives, we don't remember doing it, we're trying to get our memory back. That's pretty much it. That's my interpretation. And I don't like having an interpretation. I wish it was just as cut and dry as this is why we're here, right? But yeah, I mean, I do think it is a little bit less relatable than someone trying to find their loved one. I think it is, and that's fair to say.
Skills and are generally well liked by everyone. I feel there's a lot of parallel in the characterization of the Rover compared to Malvika. Once you draw the comparisons, a lot of the same problems start to arise. 1, at no point in the story does the Rover actually struggle or sacrifices something significant to achieve something. Every battle ends in their triumph, and it gives off the impression that they can overpower any foe. In other words, a lack of conflict. This is a far cry from what Crow Games was able to achieve with Punishing Grey Raven. I'm making my way through the campaign, and I gotta say, what the hell happened with Wuthering Waves' writing team? In PGR, there are numerous times
I will say, I don't think a lack of conflict is really that big of a deal for the main character, because, like, that's just like every show. One Piece is always going to, Luffy's always going to be the bad guy. Naruto's always going to be the bad guy. Goku's always going to be the bad guy. You know, Guts is always going to swing the big sword. He's going to kill all the bad guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of like how it has to go, right? I'm not really sure what this person would want to have that. I mean, I have said I do think it is important that somebody fucking dies in the story. Most likely Scar. I think Scar has to die or Gion has to die. Just to give it something to make it really special. Or Jin Shi. Jin Shi would be great to kill. But yeah, that's just my opinion, of course.
Times where you actually lose. A new foe is just too strong, and you either have to face some losses or sacrifice in order to continue. You are not always the hero in the story, but it makes the payoff in the end just that much more worth it. You can't experience the highs without feeling the lows.
Nah, Luffy sometimes loses. I mean, no, he always beats the bad guy. Every time. Luffy has never died. He always beats the bad guy. Right? Like, he might lose temporarily, but he'll always beat the bad guy. Right? His brother die? That's not Luffy losing. That's his brother losing. Right? Luffy always beats the bad guy. That's just how it goes. Now, if you want to consider that a parallel loss, sure, I think that's completely fair. Right? But, hey, Luffy won that shit, bro. He left. He lived. Ace is the fucking loser, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ace is the fucking loser. Bro died. L take? I don't even think that's a take. That's just like a factual statement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you telling me that Luffy ain't gonna whoop Akainu's ass? He absolutely is, right? So, besides, let's be real, guys. Ace is one of the most overhyped characters in anime history. Straight up. I never gave a fuck about that character. Everybody says, oh, dude, I can't believe this happened. I don't give a fuck. Legit, I don't give a fuck. Straight up, don't. Guys. Sanji's cooler. Usopp's cooler. Nami's cooler. Choppi's cooler. Zoro's cooler. Hey, fuck it. I gave a fuck more about Bon Clay. I liked Bon fucking Clay more, man. Ace, I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, there you go. I was legit just like, oh, thank God. Now he can get on with it. And then he died, and then Luffy just bitch and moans for like 40 fucking episodes. Bro, shut up. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Whitebeard's cooler. Any member of Shanks' crew cooler. Who cares? And here's the reality, guys. Usopp's the best character in One Piece. Yep. It is what it is. Hey, and according to y'all logic, because y'all always say this to me, why are you attacking a guy over his opinion? Well, why are you attacking me? What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm seeing a lot of L takes in chat. I thought it was fine that I had this opinion. You always give me shit for going after somebody else's opinion, so what's going on? You always say I shouldn't do that. Yet, here I am, a humble, vulnerable man, and now all of these people in my Twitch chat are attacking me. Oh, man. So which is it, boys?
I often found that because of the vague premise, I found myself having some difficulty relating to what the rovers' actions are. I can tell they have some way to convene with the deities of this world and are supposed to fill a big role. Yet I have no clue what it is, nor has the game given me a reason to care. Take the Black Shores questline, for example. We learned that the rover played a big part in building this place, and that their loyal companion Shorekeeper has been waiting for their return. The issue is, I don't know what the Black Shore is. I don't know who Shorekeeper is. So instead of experiencing a heartwarming reunion, I feel like a third wheel watching from afar. Like, I can tell you're very close to one another, but where am I in all this? When Aether finally enjoys a short reprieve to chat with his sister, I share his sense of longing. The build-up feels proper, as even the player knows that they haven't been able to get together like this in a while. You can't expect the audience to care about a relationship between two characters without any setup, which again ties back to that original question. For the
I can now see why people got upset at this video. Hey, I'm gonna be real. I think bro skipped the story. I think bro skipped.
Record, I don't have a problem with the unpredictability of Wuthering Waves' overall premise. Some might argue that the Traveler obviously can't reunite with their sibling until the entirety of Teyvat is unlocked, given the live service nature of the game, and I can certainly see some validity in that.
Yeah, I think it's really bad when even I know and this guy doesn't know. That's what I think's insane.
A lot of the best gacha game stories I've read in the past also have fairly vague premises, but something that makes those click for me is how self-contained each portion of the story is. For example, saving humanity is obviously a very abstract concept.
Also, I think this guy forgot that the story of Wuthering Waves is very simple. There's a lot of wives, and you have to gather them, and that's the story.
It's usually broken down into smaller chunks, so that it makes more sense why you're doing certain things. Take PGR's Chapter 16, for example. You know, same company and all. The punishing virus's effect on the Earth's surface is as great as ever. In order to have a chance of developing a weapon that can combat it, a mission was devised to send the Grey Raven squad to the front lines of an operation to extract a sample from a densely corrupted area. Your squad is chosen because of your recent victories that will further bolster hope should you succeed. The overall goal of the game is pretty vague, but each chapter presents a tangible goal that you're working towards. But let's talk about Renacida. What's that all about? Well,
also, PGR's story might be great, but the storytelling is fucking terrible. Right? I'm just not doing that shit, bro. Because, like, you can go... This guy needs to play Limbus Company. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be such a good story for me to want to deal with static NPCs. It's just so hard for me to deal with these days.
Well, Solaris' environment often experiences natural disasters known as the Lament, where certain locations warps and transforms, breaking the...
He does? Thank God.
Logic and physics of the world.
Thank God.
This results
Great.
in the wave-worn phenomenon, where laments can create gates where deformed creature-like beings known as tacit discords spew onto their environment. And they can take on many forms based on the wavelength of the disturbance. Defeating one may transform them into an echo, in which you can harness their powers yourself. During the rover's journey, they manifest a small creature from the Tacit mark from their hand, which they believe to be an echo. However, Abby is fully sentient and can speak, a trait unlike other ordinary echoes. After the Black Shore's questline, the rover decides to venture to
Abby is
Renacida,
so cute.
a region well known for its echo technology, in the hopes of figuring out exactly what Abby is and why its frequency seems to be fading. Plus, a vision of the rover's past self says that they have once made a pact with the Imperator. I got no clue who that is yet, but sure, this is a good step in the direction of figuring out the rover's identity, so let's do it. Your wife, Shorekeeper, explains that the rover even received an invitation from the Montelli family, one of the major ruling factions in Renacida, requesting their aid and granting entry into the region, so there's no reason not to go. This is a good start. It gives you something to cling to, though my main gripe is that aside from being a quirky mascot character, the story has not made enough effort to build up emotional ties to Abby. But hey, this goal is definitely related to their quest for discovering who they are, so maybe I'll just see how the story goes. As they set sail in the dense fog, they're shipwrecked by a giant whale-like beast, and are saved by Captain Brandt's ship. He presents himself as friendly and hospitable, while you meet his crew of cuddly-shaped echoes. Even the ship itself is one too. You get a slight glimpse of a sinister-looking flower embedded into the whale that attacked you, hinting that maybe it was—
Well, guys, anxiety's gonna be anxiety. For some reason, I'm having a fucking panic attack, and I don't know why. I think I need to go for a walk, and I think I need to get outside. Yeah, weird. My heart just starts going fucking crazy right now. I got no idea why. I have no idea why. I know I'm okay, but yeah, I just can't focus anymore. Fuck, I was 31 minutes into that. Damn. Well, shit. I'm going to go and hopefully donate some blood and get my body back under control. But yeah, don't worry about me. I'm going to go chill. I'll be back on Monday. Sorry for the short stream. Anxiety will be anxiety. Nothing I can't handle. I'll be back on Monday. You drank coffee? Maybe that's my problem is I had more caffeine than usual. I think I've also been very stagnant, and I haven't been going to the gym as much lately because I got injured. So maybe I just need to go to the gym and go back in the walk and get back to being active and drink more water. Don't worry about me. I'm all good. I just can't focus, and I know that I probably go have to pop some meds and go for a walk and all that shit. But I love you guys. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the vibes. It was great. Once again, do not worry about me. I will be back Monday morning. I'm taking tomorrow off. Tomorrow I'm taking off. And yeah, I'm going to go take care of myself, enjoy a nice, well-earned break. When was the last time I took a day off? I think I've been pretty consistent, right? I think I've been pretty good. How long has it been? I have been consistent for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 streams in a row. I think that's great. I think I deserve one day off after 10 days on. So, I'll be good. I see y'all motherfuckers later. Peace, boys.